Hello.
It's Friday night. Do I have void drink? Oh, that looks atrocious. Oh, that looks terrible. It's also dripping everywhere. It's green in real life. Howdy, Massey. What is it? It's a green smoothie. I think there's spinach in it. I promise it's not this color in real life. It's actually like pretty. Steven will be here in a minute. How am I doing? Dan Phoenix says, how is your recovery? On one hand, great. Like, actually really great. On the other hand, I overdid it yesterday. Haley. I really overdid it yesterday. But I'm okay. How's Persona 5 Royal going? Whew! I finally beat that boss. The timed one. You all know which one it is. I had to go and grind a little. Just 2 levels. And then I went back in and did it no problem. I was so mad. The game's been like, honestly, up to this point, super easy. I breezed through that whole palace, like the space palace, breezed through it. No problems at all. That boss? Oh, that boss. Ooh, I was mad. I was talking to Alex, who, you know, has worked at game companies, and he's like, this sounds like every bad game trope in one boss fight. And I was like, yeah, it was so hard. It sucked so much. Vagabond says, you're making me want to play Royal so much. If you haven't played Persona 5 at all, definitely play Royal. I've really enjoyed it. Yeah, I figured out the trick. I didn't know the intricacies of how Baton Pass works. And I had to learn that. Like, I knew how to do it, but like there were some intricacies I didn't quite get when they first taught it to me that I missed. Like the little tiny, like I knew how to do it and why you do it, but like there's like the little intricacies of like you knock one down versus all down, but then you can't keep. So like I figured that out, but then I was just not leveled enough. And I really only needed 2 levels, and then I breezed through it. And I was so mad. But I'm through it. What team did I use? Haru, Morgana, and Student Body Council President. What difficulty am I on? Normal. Noah, who may not be in chat tonight. Yeah, Makoto. I don't know if Noah's in chat tonight. Noah has been my spiritual guide for Persona 5. Welcome back. I'm drinking a void.
Oh man, it looks like you're
looks
just
so gross.
It looks like you're just like drinking soot.
It's green.
Yeah, it's quite green. It sucks the saturation out of something. Hi, everybody. I had to go to the bathroom.
Does it taste good? It does. I don't remember what's in it. Spinach.
You see my solution?
To not fully putting things away, yeah.
Well, it's a time-consuming it's a time-consuming process.
We opened mail today.
We did mail.
And then you started to get things put away, but then we had streams, so you weren't able to get it done.
I got a lot of stuff put away, but
You did. It looks much better.
Putting away video games is actually time-consuming because they have to be logged into the list, and that's like a whole thing.
Yeah.
So they're just
like I know you didn't have enough time.
Yeah. But you know what I do have time for, because I always make time for them? Cave activities. So tonight we're going to be going into the depths, hopefully, maybe, and going down there and trying to get some of those X's. X marks the spot. When you're in a cave, go for the X. There are some things to read. I'm going to read them.
Okay. I'm going to drink this.
You drink your soot. 18 months from Llama's attacks. We had 5 gift subs from Seemingly Jess to some Sombre Deleuze, Nico Blazewind, SL Pikachu, Gummy Bear, Chewy, and Dark Raven 69. Jess, thank you. 17 months from Nat Common, 40 months from Unclever Title, 2 months from Super Yoshi, 741 from Shoal Sentinel, 31 from Sapphire 316, 38 months from James EP, 33 from Never Challenge the Chat, and let's do some cooking for Lugia 6. Raw her bird.
Water.
War.
Another bird.
Raw her bird.
Water.
Water.
Chickens in the rain.
Chickens in the rain? It's raining hens. Hallelujah, it's raining hens. Hey, hens.
Come here, Kiki.
Fun little fact.
I don't.
The first, at least that I can remember, the first, it is appropriate because of Zelda. Yeah, you can get Q code. The first copyright claim I ever got on YouTube, I think, was "It's Raining Men," a memorable moment on Steven Plays. Fun fact.
Heavy cream.
Let's do some cooking for Paranite. You need heavy cream and 2 eyeballs. Creamy.
Tapioca.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream.
Oh, that's real good. That's
very good.
So clever.
It's very good. It's very, very good. Haley taking credit for that. Still my recipes. It's very good. Lugia 6 and Paranite. Thank you both. What? I want to apologize. I want you to apologize to Mao for betraying her in Tom's Death Road to Canada stream by stealing the car, supplies, and weapons.
How dare you, Steven?
I didn't mean to steal a car.
You also stole other things.
Did I even get very far?
Probably not.
Did I use a gun?
That's how Death Road to Canada.
Hopefully I had fun, and I'm sorry you got betrayed, but you gotta look out for numero uno in Canada. Whoops. I started reading that, and my first thought was like, I'm only halfway through the message, and I'm like, what did I do? What did I do? Steven, I want you to apologize to Mount. And I'm like, what? For betraying her. And I'm like, what did I do? And then it's like, in Tom's Death Road to Canada stream. And I'm like, oh, okay. Nice brief worry. I was like, what happened? What did I do? That was 5,000 bits from Mono Starstorm. Thank you. Appreciate it. I heard about that stream, by the way. It was apparently a very good one. Mm-hmm. And I haven't seen it, but I saw like a small clip.
I saw a clip of him imitating you.
Yes. Please, Jesus!
Yeah, that one. That's what I saw.
I saw that as well. Very spot on. I was like, that's it. That's me. Third from J-Smoke says, greetings from your local library. Yes, the one that just today started Earthbound. Ooh. Which of the following Earthbound characters does not have a trophy in Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo 3DS? Dungeon Man, Devil Car, Franklin Badge, or the For Sale sign? For Sale sign.
For Sale sign.
Dungeon Man definitely does.
Yeah.
Devil Car sounds, I think it does. So yeah, For Sale sign. And Franklin Badge is just, that's...
Game.
Franklin Badge is an important item that's across all 3 games. So like, of course that's going to be in there. Thank you, J-Spook. Let's do some cooking for Slick Duke. Sausage, bacon,
Super Brekkie.
red beans, onion you still on Super Brekkie, mayo.
Nope. Sonoran hot
Oh my
dog.
god, yeah, that's a Sonoran hot dog. Oh, I haven't had one of those in a hot minute.
I just talked about that yesterday.
And I'm sure the last time I had one, the minute was hot because I eat them in Arizona.
Yeah.
Where it is warm. That's a good, I like that. A what? It's a hot dog. It's
So like there's like Chicago hot dogs and like, I don't know. There's one.
There it is.
They're wrapped in bacon. They tend to have like an
Sonoran-
avocado dressing too. That's my favorite hot dog. It's so good. What region? Arizona. The Southwest.
Yeah, Sonoran hot dog. There's hot dog. There's so many like regional hot dogs. They're very good. It's so fun to go to a place and be like, this is how we do it in X place. you're like, neat.
Oh, this is, how does it compare to a rattlesnake corn dog?
Everything's
well, a
better.
Sonoran hot dog has flavor.
Yeah, that's a start. Slick Duke, thank you. Bella Bunny gifted a few subs. One to Too Far Down, one to Drums in the Deep, and one to They Are Coming. Man, Chaz was
ready.
Chaz was ready.
Mm-hmm.
Chaz was ready.
Do you get the reference?
And then, of course, this was being held. It says, this is also from Bella, to the Bridge of Khazad-dûm.
Did you get the reference?
Is it Lord of the Rings? I'm going to be honest with you. I did not get the reference, no. Okay. I don't remember this part.
Okay.
Which part was this part?
It's okay.
It's in the movie?
The manga.
Is it in the movie or is it? It's because I didn't read the manga? Son of a gun.
When you're drinking wicked apple juice, you should be eating Tiny Andy's juicy, sour, greasy rolls.
That's what I had yesterday at the fair. Juicy, sour, greasy rolls.
Did you also have some wicked apple juice? I like how this is a thought, like,
Yes.
You did have some wicked apple juice.
I did.
You sampled some?
I sampled some wicked apple juice. I did.
Yeah. There's some wine sampling that was at the fair. That was neat. This is 1,000 bits from Zato. It says, Eddie, what wonderful food have you got for us on this wonderful day? You wonderful person. I wonder if this joke is wearing thin. I know what you want. Don't worry. We are all aware that today, on October 20th, is the best time to play Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. When you're drinking wicked apple juice, you should be eating... There's your problem.
Juicy, sour, greasy rolls.
Juicy, sour, greasy rolls.
Listen, I went to the state fair last year, and I had Cuban egg rolls. Yeah. It was like an egg roll, but it was filled with like Cuban sandwich ingredients.
It's like a Cubano spring roll type thing, right?
Well, it's deep fried. And I've been thinking about that egg roll for a year.
Yep.
And that's what I got yesterday at the fair.
Yep. We managed to have all 7 of us at the fair, which was nice. And when we got there, we were
Alex had them with me. The juicy, sour, greasy rolls were so good.
Yeah, when we got there, we were trying to figure out like what we wanted. Yeah. Haley wanted something specific. Me and Dan wanted something specific, and then Brandon had to disappear for a bit. Brandon had a work call, and then Josh just went like straight to get food. So like you and Alex went off and got those rolls.
Yes.
Were they as good as they were last year?
They were.
I love that. I love that. Me and Haley and Dan wandered around for a long time trying to find them ostrich burgers. We got there. Zyler, thank you. Let's do some cooking for gold lighting. You take a bagel, you take some pancakes, you add a waffle, you pour a glass of milk on it, and you
grapes.
And you grapes. That's how you get the look, honey. I made you your favorite breakfast. Sorry, Mom, gotta run. One grape special. The indignity of these children. I think we're learning what my limits are for how much text I can get out.
Yeah.
If it goes further than that, that was like just enough. It was just enough space. Thomas Doe was me. Like, remember last stream whenever Haley's thing came up that was like, how much? Here, let's test this for Chaz. Like, I froze deer in headlights because I knew I couldn't read that. But that much text I can do. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Thomas. And thank you, World Lighting. We get 100 bits from Let's Play Baseball Curse. Appreciate it. 31 months from Jim Prower. 51 from Bella Bunny. 45 from Corkay. 11 from Skyward Squirtle. We've got cooking coming in for Link Mountaineer. Chaz friend. I love friend Chaz. Apple. Red apple. Green apple.
Avocado.
One of these. Something's wrong with this apple. One bad apple.
Very clever.
Bunch.
Very clever.
That's cute. That is cute.
Friend Chaz reminds me of Friend Computer.
I know, I was thinking the same thing. I hate it when you bite into an avocado expecting an apple. Really, it just catches you off guard. Link Mountaineer, thank you. We got 300 Bits of Mevar says, Hi P! As always, I'm excited for Zelda tonight, as we are closing in on Halloween, and next week will be Extra Life. Plug here. Let's spook up this stream with some depths. It's true. Extra Life will be next Saturday. It's 8 days. 8 days. Let's do some cooking for Bella Bunny. Ancient Shaft, Ancient Gear, Chocolate Bar, Ancient Screw.
A Crunch Bar.
Is this a Crunch Bar? You took a wrong turn and now you're at the hardware store instead, but they had a vending machine and now you can fix the garbage disposal special.
Hi, Josh. 8 days, Josh.
Special. Bella Bunny. Thank you. Yeah, Thomas. Who could have written that one? I don't know. We had 300 bits from Satsy. Also, Satsy, good vibes. Mm-hmm. Just wanted to send some good vibes your way. 43 months from Victoria Swift. 24 months from Zeospace. That's a 2. Congrats on 2. 14 months from Ray Galade. Galade!
You remembered.
I got it. Alex Butterfly gifted 5 subs to The Chaos Yoshi, X Guy You Met Online X, Illustrating Phoenix, Mag Average, and Charlie Neo. Appreciate it. He can be taught. It takes a long time. Super thermodynamics. That one I know. I'm good. That one I'm good. The other ones, I'm good. 500 Bits Minionites says, Stephen Amau, which of these 5 nations have not reached the finals of the WBC, World Baseball Classic? Is it USA, Japan, South Korea, Venezuela, or Puerto Rico? So,
I'm just going to throw one of those 5 out there and say South Korea.
Yeah, I mean, like USA,
I have no idea.
USA and Japan are big baseball places. So I assume that they have done a good. I don't know anything about the other 3, so I'm just going to do Venezuela. Is it Venezuela? Venezuela has only made the WBC semifinals, but never the finals, which honestly is kind of surprising. Yeah, I don't know anything about baseball outside of USA and Japan. Japan really likes baseball too. Let's do some cooking for Sinistar Man. Step 1, diamond. It's going to be an expensive meal.
Sapphire.
You know what?
Topaz.
I hope you have a lot of money.
Ruby.
Because it's going to take a lot of money.
Crab.
The cheapest thing here is the crab. Rock lobster. You know the full version of that song is like 9 minutes long.
So it's too long.
I have the full version in my playlist, and when it comes up, I very rarely let the whole thing play before I'm like, okay. It's a song. It's the B-52s. It's probably the B-52s' most famous song.
It may be their only song.
No, it's not their only song.
Can you name another one?
Yes.
Can you?
Yes. Love Shack.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Love Shack. Love Shack is more famous than Rock Lobster.
See.
Rome?
Don't know that one.
Yes, you do.
No.
Roam if you want to.
That's them.
Roam around the world. Yeah.
I didn't know that was them.
Roam if you want to. That's like part of the song is to do that.
Okay.
Yeah. They're really old, actually. Anyway, Sinistar Man, thank you. Next up is cooking for Reed. Wine glass. Maple syrup. Oh. These good stuff, eh? It takes a while to fill up the glass. It comes out real slow.
That's just me. Salmon.
It's real good. Reed, thank you. We got 43 months from Elena PT. 500 bits from Alex Butterfly. It says, I just spent the last hour fighting with my PC trying to get the LED lights to change to my preferences. Still no rainbow, alas.
Huh.
Hence, I am here with popcorn ready for chaos. Also, extra life. So, the computer in my office that I do solo streams on, it's got all the RGB nonsense in it.
Yes.
And it's the same. It's Corsair. It's Corsair stuff, and the keyboard that Emil got me is also Corsair. So it all like links up, right? And many times it just does not work. It just doesn't work. Sometimes I start the computer, it's all green. Sometimes I start it, it's a different color. And sometimes there's no lights. Why? Don't know. Not sure. We got 900 bits from Aldo with the Masay Howdy. Star Rain. 61 months from Phantom SVT. 60 months from Renee. Congrats on the 5. We got 57 months from Armored Frog. 300 bits from Ninja. It says, I found the key to that boss was baton passes and Consuba. You're talking about, yeah. You know what? I like that boss. I like the, is it Okamura?
Yeah.
I like that boss because I like bosses in games that are more than just, well, grind. I like the idea of like it's a bit of a puzzle where you have to use mechanics that you don't normally use. But I think...
Yeah, but it was too hard.
I think...
I was under
that boss... I think that boss should have been earlier in the game. I think the mechanic... I think that it could have probably been a little easier, but I think that mechanic should have been very early to really push forward the idea of baton pass. Because it's so useful. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. I've been using baton pass, but I didn't know the intricacies. It could have taught me that earlier.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just like one thing where the cat's like, you can like give it to your friend. It's not phrased like Morgana doesn't come on screen and say, you can really give it to your friend. That's not the... Anyway. 36 months from Diamond Luxray. That's a 3. That's a 3. We got the cat. The cat. You can give it to your friend. 500 bits from Aspiring Fish. Thank you, friend Steven. 500 bits from Aspiring Fish. It says, in my astronomy class, we're talking about Kepler's laws, and all I can think about is Kepi sitting at the desk and batting a pencil off.
Kepler, did you work on the laws of interplanetary motion?
Did you?
Did you? Who's a smart boy?
That's it.
Hi, cutie.
We got 32 months from the Slick Duke, 56 from Marty Griff, 61 from Reed, 100 bits from Link the Best 100, 300 from Reed the Nintendo Painter, who says, and now for your...
Yeah?
And now for your weekly Inspirebot quote, tell all your Facebook friends that they are astonishingly mediocre.
Ooh, that would not go over well.
It wouldn't go well, especially on Facebook. I think Facebook is the place where people would be like, I don't like that. Noah, don't tempt me. Like, I feel like depending on the social media platform, that could be taken over pretty well. Like, jokingly. Not on Facebook. Haley says the truth hurts. Woo! The subby, by the way, was 53 months at tier 3 from Red Fury Prime. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh
my god,
wild.
that's very wiggly.
That is so wiggly.
That's something. I'm gonna scroll down and read that now. Sorry, that just wiggled a lot. It's 500 bits from Reed with the Fire Lord Bobble. It's just much wigglier than I.
Very wiggly.
You get distracted. If I would have seen that while I was driving, I would have wrecked the car. Never put that on like a billboard. We got 500 bits from Mook Squared. It says, started watching you when I was 14 and I'm now 24. And just now, as the stream started, I submitted my master's thesis in marine ecology. Thank you for all the years of amazing content and for keeping me company while I wrote this hellish academic demon. It's a tongue twister, academic demon. Hey, congrats.
Yeah, that's a big accomplishment to get your thesis done.
Congrats. That's very, very cool. I wish you continued success. And thank you for sticking around. Thanks for sticking around for 10 years. It's been a fun 10 years. I'm looking forward to the next 10. You'll be doing all sorts of amazing stuff. You'll let us know again in 10 years. You'll be like, I've made this discovery. And we'll be playing Zelda Tears of the Kingdom 2 or whatever. Yeah. We'll be in the commune era at that point.
I hope.
We'll all be living on a farm. Yeah, Chaz. I love that. You'll make this exciting marine discovery, and we'll still be playing video games.
Chaz doesn't play video games.
It's true. It's true. We got 20 months from Wonder J13, 300 bits. The Legend of Daniel says, so I'm currently rewatching the Twilight Princess LP. I might watch all of the Zelda LPs at some point. Hope you guys enjoy the depths. I need to get back to Tears of the Kingdom. Man, Twilight Princess it's past a decade old now? 2012, 2013, something like that? That's fine. That's fine. The game itself is old. The game's like 20 years old. Mm-hmm. Not quite 20. I think 2006 will be 20, but it's, Listen, man, Mother 2 will turn 30 years old next year in August. Yeah, come on. You'll be playing all 3 versions in 8 days. Remind me when I'm done with my spiel, before we jump into gameplay.
Uh-huh.
When I'm done with alerts and art and done just talking about whatever comes across my brain for what's been going on in the last day or two, to talk about Extra Life. No, thank you, friend Steven. 42 months from Throwdown, 31 from Sinistar Man, 300 bits from Antihero Sword says, I don't have to wonder why people love the new Spider-Man 2 game that came out today. Wonder is capitalized. It's a good year for video games. It's a good month for video games. September 2. I hope people are enjoying whatever they choose to play. And I do want folks to know that if you are interested in watching us play Super Mario Brothers Wonder, that we want to... I talked about it with Alex, and we had dinner with Alex and Haley.
With friend Haley and friend Alex.
With friend Haley and friend Alex. We had dinner with them tonight, and we talked about how it's something that we want to do. And the most difficult thing is that friend Haley has never played a video game, so it's going to be her first one, so everyone go easy on her when we finally get around to that. We got 48 months from Leafly. That's a 4. Congrats on 4. 41 months from Swishy Head. 500 bits from Sinistar Man says, thank you for the meal, Steven. Worth every cent. Eat up! So many good things to put in your body. We got 4 months from Rebecca. Forest
Friend
Mish.
Rebecca.
Friend Rebecca. Thank you. Hope you're having a good night. 300 bits of Action Cat says, on the topic of RGB lights, my PC has them, and when we turned it on for the first time in February, it was really dull. It's October, and we just now found the button to change it, and it's so pretty. Like, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't have a vendetta against RGB. I feel like RGB can be really overdone for sure.
Yes.
Like when I see some.
No, I want more.
When I see like, because they're attaching RGB to like everything now, like every single thing. But the idea of like being able to adjust all that stuff is neat. It does make the computer go. I skipped all that and just painted racing stripes on the side of mine. So mine is like zooming. Can process video so fast.
No, this is RGB.
We are not. We cannot be too many years away from an RGB coffin.
I mean, you could just get some lights.
It's going to be a thing that's sold. Or like one that plays one that has like a subwoofer. So like even after you're buried, there's a period of time where you can, like as you're walking through the graveyard, you can hear like. Anyway, 300 bits from Aldo with the Jepson Eyes Star Rain, and then also 600 from Aldo with the Jepson Eyes but faster Star Rain. We got a subscription from Nowhere Cat 65. Welcome.
300
from Tiger with the 8-bit Shakers Star Rain. Somebody So many wigglers. So many wiggly things. 300 from Reed says, gee, I wonder what we're referencing today. I talked to Dan today, and he was like, you know, Super Mario Brothers Wonder came out today, and I was like, I'm aware. He's like, are you gonna like play that with Alex and Haley? And I was like, I would like to. I was like, Dan, we have a little problem right now, and it's called, we're playing Zelda and Pikmin and Starfield. And of those, Pikmin is not even like a short game. It's like a substantial game, and that's the shortest game. We'll get to it. We got 300 from Omega the Kid. Says, hey, grandparents, I know I have a reputation for gaslighting you, but you legit didn't do Hero's Path last week, and I'm worried you've forgotten. Don't forget things. It's not good for you. Yeah, we didn't do it last week for a reason. I don't remember what.
I don't remember.
There was a reason, though. I don't know what it was.
Not a good one.
Why are you trying to just feel... I was like, were we just lazy? We were tired.
I'm tired tonight.
We were tired. Listen, we're like old... Chat says, it's fine. We don't need to ever. You're not even wrong, really. Like, it's not an important part of the game. But I will try and remember to do it today, and we'll try and, like... Oh, honey. Oh, honey. Have more...
I'm out of void drink.
Good.
That has to be longer. It's longer.
Chaz should really gaslight us. Like, he's a good opportunity. Or, like, Vagabond could edit it or something. Like, at some point, that alert should get longer.
Or have a chance.
Yeah, there's like a small, like, 1% roll where it's, like, two...
We don't know, Chaz!
That's true. I don't know. Anyway. That was 1600 bits from Gold Lighting. As a fun reminder, that alert is from Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen's Sweet 16 game for the Nintendo GameCube, a game that you could elect to have played during Extra Life. We could play that again. I don't want to, but you could make us do it.
I don't want to either, but you can make us.
We can't stop you from doing it. Sing it. Oh, there's a green screen. I was like, wait, what?
16.
Cars.
16.
Bars.
16.
Age.
16.
Age. 16 cars. 16 people in 16 bars. This is really where this is going to be a good night.
Is this the end of the night?
This is going to be a good night. This is going to be a good night. We ain't even gotten to the cave activities. Body, year. 16 visits by the ATF at 16 bars serving underage people, apparently. That's what it was. You got my song. Thank you, friend Stephen and friend Mallory, for the rousing spiritual. Careful. Don't hurt yourself. Oh, that got you good. Haley went for the heart. You all right? Breathe. Use your breath. Use your breath organs.
No, if I just pass out.
No. Hold on now. Hold on. Stay alive. Stay alive. Lungs. Yeah, that's what they're called. Man, you know what I meant. Just. All right, you're doing too much chuckling and not enough suckling in the air. Just relax.
It hurt.
Haley
tried to kill me.
Haley tried to kill you. I'm a little stinker. My God.
Rousing spiritual.
Really liked rousing spiritual. All right, and and you're better.
Nope.
And you're better. That was 5,000 bits from Reed. Momo's
Get wrecked.
get wrecked. 33 months from JRub910. 54 from Minpanda33. We got 300 bits from Action Cat. Says, I love RGB. My keyboard, wrist rest, mouse pad and mouse, speakers, headset, and headset stand. Oh my god, have RGB that all work in patterns together from Razer. Never enough RGB. So
I need to hang the lights in my room so I have more lights.
Alex was here today. Why didn't you have him do that?
Because we were doing other stuff. We are getting stuff ready for Extra Life.
Yeah, I guess that's not important for Extra Life.
No, it's not.
You could. Here's what you do. You have Alex come back over, hang it, and then you tell Thomas that he's sleeping here.
Oh, okay.
And then you get it ready, and you're like, well, this is for Extra Life. It's because it's for Thomas. Done.
But Thomas isn't staying here.
He could.
I mean, yeah, he can.
He's allowed. I mean, he can. We'll each get like.
We'll trade off Thomas on the weekends.
Yeah. It's my turn with Thomas. The thing about the RGB stuff is that, at least last time I checked, and I don't know how it works for all the companies, but a lot of the companies, like, they don't interact. So like you have to choose, right? If you want your stuff to interact together, you have to be like, well, I'm getting all Razer or all Corsair or all whatever. But if you have it all working together, and especially if you're not having problems with it, then I'm glad you're enjoying it. We got 34 months from Zanfire Silent Tread. 300 from Cheesehammer says, Steven cannot be a cult leader. It's a little presumptuous. He's way too nice of a guy. Very presumptuous. Just the other day, I saw him make a huge batch of Kool-Aid for all his friends who are coming over for Extra Life. I love my friends, and I would not Jim Jones my friends. Love using that as a verb. 31 months from PsychoDon904, 30 from K Crinion, 100 bits from Tech Absol, and a snack.
Better than 2 bones in a Dorito store. Tiny Eddie's Unknown Smug Rings.
Shoot! Let me tell you, man, that's hotter than 2 bones in a Dorito store. Hey, you see that? You see that video I sent you on the internet? That is hotter than 2 bones in a Dorito store. Sorry, I'm just gonna fan myself with this sealed copy of Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. Sorry, where were we? I'm still warm. Hold on. Better than 2 relieved bones. 1,000 bits from Microwave Alistair says, I'll have you all know, I voluntarily sacrificed my soul to the Stevenverse. Eddie. Also, Void drink needs to be a cups redeem. Maybe we'll do that for a Breakfast Stream Cup at some point. Friend Steven. Honest to God, every time I read friend Steven or friend, like, that's very funny. I'm having a hard time processing just that. What was this? I got so hungover.
You got
hung out. What am I trying to say?
Hung up.
I tell you, I got so hung on this tuba. Give me the game back. English is bad. Okay? English is bad. I got really hung up on the 2 bones in a Dorito store. That's like, I'm so glad. Did Chaz change something? Because Eddie had some real bangers last week, and this is already really good. So I'm just really excited about it. Anyway. More of these. Unknown Smug Rings. That's not as good as the Dorito store. Okay. The unknown smoke rings. 2 months and a Dorito star. 14 months from Moyashi! An anonymous gifter gifted a sub to Kahlo Guy 477. 16 months from Silver Knightford and 300 bits from Microwave Dallas. It says, I also triggered Relieved Bone and Grassy Gassy Bassy. I'm glad I could amuse. I can't believe you managed to get all of those. You have a magic Eddie touch, I guess. Oh yeah, and Canopener. Oh,
Canopener.
Folks, there are 7 art in the queue and you're about to see all of them. Let me pull this up on the big screen for us. More Overlord crossover art. Extra Life is coming soon. I'll be talking about that in just a minute. So many Legend of Zelda games available for Extra Life this year. So many. So many. Skeleton shirt. Wow, you just buy things.
I sure do.
I remember that. Because it was like a lot of money, and I thought for sure that it would be like a thing that we discussed. And you're
Nope.
like, spend! No, it's like, oh. Okay.
Where'd my egg go?
I love the concept of someone cooking and they just say, whoops, missed the pan! Just start over. Welcome to the motion sickness machine. Horse god, horse god, horse god. Y'all watched the horse betting Steven and Friends video, right?
I'm so sad I
Please,
missed it.
please make sure that you see it. If not, this is very good. This is very good. What a good piece of crossover art. Very creative use of this too. Gotta find that sword. It's gotta be in here somewhere. This is
Wait, move
so.
over.
This is so good. Like, this is such a creative way of doing this because of the void. Very, very creative. Really love that. Just say when. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if that's how they served wine at restaurants?
Say when.
If they're like, say when. It's just all over the table. Oh, I tell you one thing. You really tickled. You've tickled my funny bone. My bone's been tickled. I'm ready to get started on a game. Before we do, this is like one of the last chances I'm gonna have to let you know. Extra Life, October 28th. That is 8 days away. Tickle your bone. It is 8 days away. So not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow. Last Saturday in October. Annual charity event, raising money for my hometown children's hospital. This is the 12th year we've done it. Y'all have raised $550,000 in the first 11 years. We're hoping to raise another $100,000 this year. So, let's do it.
We
Let's
are
do
all
it.
very excited.
We're very excited.
We have 11 people here this year, counting us.
Yeah. Incoherent Gamer says, are you doing any streams that week? We'll discuss what the full lineup looks like next week. We're definitely doing breakfast stream. And then every other stream is kind of like up in the air.
There will be something Friday.
Yes. Next Friday we'll be doing an Extra Life test stream. We always do a test stream every year. They're honestly a lot of fun. If you're around,
Yep. Go ahead.
You poor thing. If you're around, definitely check it out, because it's just a fun time. It's just a very fun time. So don't miss it. When is chicken nugget stream? That's the real question. I wish I could answer it. I don't know. But yeah, otherwise next week we'll see. Like, we may still do Pikmin. I may do Starfield. You may do Malmakes.
I don't know.
But we don't know. The only thing I'm promising now is breakfast stream. So breakfast stream for sure. Test stream for sure. Everything else is in the air. We'll see.
Extra Life for sure.
Yeah, we are going to be doing a 20-hour stream next week. So I was talking to Jepson today. Because I had to take a drive over to their place. And when I was over there, Jepson was telling me that he was going to stream on Sunday after Extra Life. And me and Brandon and Dan were all standing there and we're like, do you remember how you felt last year? And he was like, yeah, it was bad. And I was like, yeah. And like, Josh went to bed at like 3 or something. Like, he actually had a sleep.
Yeah.
And we were like, you should not. And he's like, yeah, I shouldn't. I was like, correct. It's gonna kill you. It's gonna be too much. All right. You ready to play a video game?
Yeah.
You love the video game.
I do.
That was a question. All right, y'all are going to the void. And I am pausing this music. And I guess I should select the game. Selecting the game. Which game are we playing?
Depiction.
Zombies Ate My Neighbors?
Depiction.
What? Waifu and We own an eclectic collection of video games. And we did try out Waifu Uncovered at some point. It's not the worst video game I've ever played. It's just very bad.
It was bad.
It's very bad. Everyone's in the void right now, so I don't even know what they're saying. So it's fine. I own all sorts of things. Tears of the Kingdom. Whoa. Did you just see that?
Was it a moth?
Is that a moth? Oh, it's a moth. When it went by, it was so big, I thought it was like a fly or a bee. It's not. It's a moth. Hold on.
Bye.
It kept.
Yeah, you should have caught it then, buddy.
Yeah, well, I'll go set it free. I feel bad drowning a moth. Hold on.
It's just me and the void. And not even Void Drink. Void Drink is empty. There's Chat. Hi, Chat. Thank you, Chaz, for bringing friends back to talk to. Play the game.
You know, the good thing about having the big production lights
Is it attracts all the moths?
yeah, so it's a pro and a con thing, right? And now everyone's like, why do you have the waifu game? I actually did a vlog about it. There's a really good vlog that talks about it because there are several because that's a cart. There are several officially licensed
Bad games.
Yeah, they're adult games, but they're bad.
Yeah, they're
bad.
poorly made.
They're very poorly made, but they're officially licensed, and the fact that that is on a Nintendo console is such a novelty that I was like, that's an interesting thing to own. So I've had them, and they've been sealed. And one day, Alex and Haley were over, and they're like, "So are they good?" And I was like, "I don't know. Let's find out." The answer was no.
They are not good.
No, they are not. All right. Let's do a Zelda. There. So many buttons to press.
Cookies.
The energy gauge.
Come on.
You up here? Do you have a little snack?
Do you have a snack? You a good cat?
Good cat had snack.
Oh yeah, I
did a
hadn't
little.
talked to that guy over there in the Korok.
Wait, what?
The guy straight in front of us, we hadn't talked to, pretty sure.
Yeah, my first thought is, what were we doing? Because
I don't know.
I don't remember. Like, we talked about doing depths. Mm-hmm. That I remember, but otherwise I'm like, what were we on about? Are we in a new place? We're in a new, like, thing? A new stable?
Yeah.
Did we do bird quest here? What were we doing? Oh, that's right. We had started this. This is what we started. The P-pad is a feature called Travel Medallion. We got the temporary one.
Yeah.
Picture the prototype needed to activate this feature from the Acolyte Sector. Give it to Robbie at the P-Pad Research Lab near Hotno Village. Okay. Okay. That's what we did. Alright. So was there anything else around here?
I don't think we talked to that guy right in front of us, but there's also the Korok. Maybe we did, because I think we went in the well.
Oh, you talked to this person.
Okay. So it was just the Korok.
This person was the one that was like, I want weapon. They're trying to kill me. They were the ones that, something about like,
yeah, they wanted
want a lino horn, that's it. They want a lino horn.
Go get them one.
Where can I find them? North of here, near the entrance to Tempest Gulch. I think, like, we'll die, unfortunately. So here's the problem.
Yeah.
Even though, like, I would love to do it, we really don't have many hearts. The thing that we really don't have is armor. We really don't have armor.
Yeah.
And we don't have the food necessary that gives us, like, the defense boost. And that's the part that worries me.
But he needs to reach his friend.
Where's your friend?
To the right.
That's right. Oh, this is easy. This is just throw him down a cliff again.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the easiest ones. All right. Yeah, I'll throw you down a cliff. Where is it? Like here?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, let me just get you away from me.
I need to reach my friend.
Keep rolling, 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 roll. God, this is wonderful. I just like to see him roll down the cliffs. The Goron fella he knows how to do it.
Yeah.
We got most of the way there, actually. You're
sure
getting a little off course now. Is that an enemy wagon?
I don't know.
I think so. Wish I could just adhere it to a horse.
By itself?
Yeah, but then tell the horse to go in the right way. Okay, this is fine. I managed to do this.
I can see my friend.
You're here.
Thanks for bringing my friend. Here's something for you. Bye.
Yeah, I think that was an enemy wagon.
Yeah, I think so too.
Little paddy wagon there. Okay, so I did that. I
job.
think I'm done
Yeah.
here. Maybe. Is this a one we haven't done?
It's something.
It's something. It must be.
Yeah, I think it's a shrine.
Okay. We are making our way. God, we might as well warp.
Yeah.
I could leave these undone and we could come back to them.
Okay.
Because I want to see if I can get this medallion.
You can... No.
What?
No. Right there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Smart.
I know.
Like a little smart cookie. Like if cookies were sentient and not only that, but also had high intelligence, that'd be you. All right. Let me go to the lab here and see what.
So, everything cookies aren't.
Well, Mallory, the concept is that it's a special cookie. Oh, hey, man. What you... We're so close to using our legs, Link. Could we...
I mean, he's using them.
But not in a... What? Buddy. There we go. We got there. Hey, you! We have more work to do. Your P-pad is nowhere near its full capabilities yet. So which feature do you want to add? Travel medallion. Of course you want the travel medallion feature. Who wouldn't want to travel instantly to wherever you want? I will need my travel medallion prototype, but that's at the Akala Ancient Tech Lab. Sorry, but... Wait, do I detect the unmistakable odor of my old home on you? What? Then you already have it? Good job. That will do the trick. Come on, hurry up. Let me see your P-pad. I usually wait till the second date for showing off my P. Now, give me just a moment. Travel medallion. Oh, we did. I thought we'd have to do more.
Nope.
Ta-da-da-da! I added that to your key item so you'll never lose the ability to use it. If you want to be able to travel instantly to your favorite spot, just stand there and set up a travel gate by using that. Then at any time, you can just zip right there by selecting that very spot on your map. Easy, right? I wonder what I could do if I had even more data, however. I suspect I could add 2 more gates. Oh, shoot!
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yes, then it hit maximum capacity. So I can create a link between the pad and a second location, but for that I'd need about 10 map data locations, which would be a walk in the park for someone like you. Oh yes, I should prepare operation instructions for this feature too. Hang on a minute.
Let me hang them on my
Wait,
wall.
like, hold on though. 10 map, does it just mean like go 10 places? Travel medallion. What? You've got the data? Yeah, it's like we just go into 10 places. So now we should be able to have 2. I think. Right? Yeah, I could add the ability to create 1 more of those. I can create a link. I need 15. Yeah, I bet I have that too. I don't want to hear anything about anything. Do this again. Okay, no. No, okay, no. Maybe I don't have 15. This. Use travel now and stand on the spots, look at your key items that you currently have too. I'd like to create, but you can get map data registered on the people at each Skyview tower. Okay. I understand. So we don't have 15. But we had 10, so we must be close. Man, that's amazing, Mallory. We can have multiple. What is this? What is this thing? Hey, you! You're sure interested in my complete compendium?
Oh, yeah,
I'm not. No, I'm not interested in that, actually. I'm opposite day interested
So what
in
do you
that.
want to do now?
Oh, there was one other thing that I remembered that we wanted to do. We were talking about it at the end of last time. In Terrytown...
You can delete that heart.
Sure. In Terrytown, we never figured out how to get into the house.
Yes.
And we suspected that you had to come up from the bottom, but we didn't look into that.
We also didn't look at all the stuff to the left.
What stuff? This?
Yeah. Because we took that rock. We took our pet rock on a walk.
Is there anything up here?
Nothing we've gone to.
We don't have any...
No.
What's the fastest way to get back here?
The...
Is this a tower?
Yes.
That's probably the fastest way to get to Terrytown? Probably? We should go back to Terrytown and deal with that because I'm going to forget.
You could go to the shrine on the way.
Yeah. We should do that. So that's done. So don't forget because I'll forget. We don't have any blessings right now. We used it to get a heart. But we know where at least like 2 more thing. Do we have that marked?
Where? What? What are you looking at?
That's not marked.
No, that one's not marked.
Well, son of a gun. Just walking out and finding one. That's nice. Is there any other ones we don't know about?
No. There's something like right below you that we have marked as a heart.
What is that? Oh, it's like a fist.
Look on the map before you take
Sorry,
off.
I just want to see. Is that squishy?
Well, it's way over there.
Look at what map? This map?
What's the heart? You gonna go check out the heart on your way over there?
Is the heart anything, or is that where we had initially put...
Maybe that's where we initially put... The...
I think we had... This is the thing that we had shoved here when...
Horse god.
When horse god.
Yes.
Okay. We also got to remember that now that we have the travel medallion, we can just, like, stick it places.
Yes.
I love that. I love that so much. I'm going where? Terrytown.
Southeast.
Yeah, okay. Southeast. Southeast.
Yeah. You could land on the archipelago and see if there's a shrine up there.
Oh, the what?
Is there a shrine here in the sky where you are?
Is that an egg?
I don't know. The circle?
Have we been to this?
No.
This is like New Circle? Ooh, I might...
There's one right below you.
I'm trying to see if I can maybe...
Get to egg.
I'm near... Okay, so there's stuff...
Yeah.
How up? I guess the easiest up... I wish I could jump. But you know, like a good jump.
Yes.
The best...
Rocket shield?
Rocket shield is the easiest thing, probably. That makes the most sense. Rocket, 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 rocket,
Top
rocket,
right.
rocket. Take it out.
Fuse.
Fuse to my shield. Pray this is high enough, which I'm not really sure. Oh shoot, no, that's pretty good.
And there's a little flying machine you can like have her make.
Well, I'm up here, but I don't know what this is. Sometimes there's like chests.
You could hit L.
Yeah, this is probably a... Oh no, I don't see anything down there. That's interesting. Normally there is. What's the point of this area, though?
Go up the tower.
There's stuff... How?
That's one of those flower things.
Oh, did we get that one? We got some of them. I don't actually think there's anything up here, to be honest. Also, I don't think I can get... It's an upside down thing. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, I don't think I can... You're not allowed to climb upside down, like, as a rule.
You could try. You're already there.
I'm pretty sure I can't do it, though. Like, I'll try, but I don't think I can. When I go to do it, I think I fall. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I don't know what this is for. It's got... You know, this.
Well, you could put a fan on that and fly it over to the circle. Is there a shrine over there?
Like a shrine on
In the circle?
Oh.
The sphere?
Oh, wait. But the other thing I can do. How do I do it? How do I do it? No. How do I this?
Okay.
Incredible. It's incredible. Okay, I'm gonna...
Or you could do that. I thought you'd, like, put a fan on that plane that was back there and fly it here.
That makes more sense than what I did.
That's what us, you know.
Yeah, that makes more sense than what I did. Oh god, Tulin. Oh god, Tulin. Shoot.
You could travel medallion back.
And take the fan? Is that gonna be better? Maybe. Hold on, this is just a test. If I go...
Up. There you go.
That's amazing. The fact that you can have more than one is so good. Because, like, honestly, for some of the air spots, like in the northeast where there's not anything,
yeah,
keeping a travel medallion, like, up real high somewhere could just be invaluable on its own, you know? Like, that just seems like a good thing. All right, hold on. Your idea was a fan.
Wait, don't... Yeah,
What?
go get the fan. There's a fan on the ground.
There is?
Uh-huh.
There's a fan on the ground, Mallory. Just one? Do I need a,
Second? Not really.
No, I was gonna say, do I need a, what do they
Steering
call it?
column?
A steering column?
That would be helpful.
Probably
You
have one.
Otherwise, you have to, like, walk on it and, like, steer it
That's
by your
hard.
weight. It is hard.
I have 4 of them.
Okay.
And I'm not currently using any of them. Just kind
Put it in the circle.
of in a circle.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he comes up here too!
I would fly to
This-
the top of the sphere, personally.
You can't really gain any lift.
Okay.
Sorry, I was having a hard time getting off
Yeah.
of that, but it's dead to me now.
Yeah, that's for the best.
It's very gone. Oh, we're above Terrytown. I
Uh-huh.
can see the part of Terrytown that I know. With the what do they call it? The with the crazy mouse?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Is the hole up here?
I think it's to the left.
There's definitely a thing in
There's the hole.
Oh, okay, great.
See, there's a launcher,
Is the
sphere.
there's a shrine in here. There's always a shrine in the Death Stars.
I assume so.
Oh, wait. No, Mal. This is this thing. Where it points at something, maybe? This is what becomes the thing? Oh, does this just have to go in there?
This rotates, so you need to probably line it up and launch the rock.
What? Are you sure? Why can't it move now? How do I...
I don't know.
Okay. I did that.
Look at the rock.
Okay. Look at the rock. Oh, that's right. You have to talk to it. Follow the beam. There's the beam. That's the beam that we love so much. Good old beam. So you think... You think we just shoot it?
Yeah, I do.
We should probably get shot with it.
Okay.
Because if we don't know... You know what I mean? Oh, God. Okay. This seems safest. How do you make it go?
Hit it.
You just hit it?
Yeah, hit.
That's unfortunate. Where did that... Oh, it's right there.
Next to the gachapon.
I was seriously worried. It's your turn. I honestly thought...
What do I put in these again? Zonai charges?
Yes, Zonai charges. Or you can just jump.
I've been playing a lot of Persona 5.
You just jump in front of them. The, there was, when we shot the thing out, I thought for sure that what was going to happen was that there was... I didn't know that this was going to be here. I thought it was just going to shoot it, like, down into the landscape.
There's a new one.
Oh.
A stake.
Fixed in place, so I've been using. Okay. Neat. We keep finding stuff. And usually when we find stuff, the shrine is related to it. So it could be related. Oh, you're just going to carry it. We also have to remember that in the sphere, there was a lower level.
Yeah.
So we have to try and make sure we remember that as we get this thing to its final destination.
It's right here.
So the lower level of the Death Star doesn't have anything to do with the shrine. Natak Shrine. I should have made a medallion in the...
It's fine.
It's going to take a while to remember that we have that ability.
Sky crystal.
They're just going to give you it. Probably.
I hope so.
I hope so too.
But now we have a warp nearby-ish above Terrytown.
Yeah, that's true. That's really good. Raru's blessing. Here's like a bad shield or something.
I swear it's a shield.
Might be it. Enduring elixir. Restore stamina and temporarily extend your stamina wheel. That's something.
Yeah.
Sure. Sure. Neat. 3 more to go, and then
We can get...
back to stamina, or you want to stay on
I don't know.
heart path?
We'll see how I feel when we get there. We got 3 more to go.
I think I would do more stamina. I really like. I want to get that. I want to get that stamina up. Sakala Sky Archipelago.
Archipelago?
Yeah. Can you just walk? You just walk. Aim for the special ball. Yeah. I just want to be your special ball. Whee!
So,
Yeah, now you have to solve the mystery of lower level.
why can't there be the opposite of uppies?
It'd make game too easy.
You think so?
We already know that you can rotate it. When you is it possible to rotate it like?
That's a good thing.
Can you use up on the D-pad? No.
Oh, that works better.
Oh, you just hold. Oh, okay. Yeah, just do it. Yep, you got it. And then just be very careful and fall down and bada bing, bada boom. Well, is there? Hold on. Is there a hole there? Yeah, there is. Okay. What'd you get? Oh, it might be an old map.
It might be a shield. A sage's will. We need 1 more.
That's still a huge unknown for us.
It is.
We don't know what those are. We have no idea what those do. And we need 1 more. And they're in the sky. They've all been in the sky.
Yes.
I want so desperately to get another one because I don't know what it's gonna do, and we've been teased for weeks of like, who knows what this? I don't know. I hope we find out. There's another sphere in the air.
Way out there. Way out there, yeah.
That one's hard to get to.
So, there's like...
You can check that thing, I think, for... I meant the robot.
This robot?
There was one sitting right next to you when I had mentioned it.
That's not the one I was looking at.
Yeah, this one.
Stand on your head, take your Zonai charge. Anything over there?
You can go look. It's probably not a shrine at this point.
No.
I also saw a little man walking. You know, the cube boss man.
Did we fight him?
Was that the same one we fought?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. There's a launch pad here for flying mobiles.
This looks like a minecart or something.
No, it's a launch pad for the thing.
You think so? It seems wider.
I think it's just for the flying glider things.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't remember if we've been there or not. You could use Hero's Path to find out if we've been there, but it also, I don't care if you fight it or not.
Okay.
Oh, you used some of your stamina.
That was an accident. I was running.
How dare you? We had to pay a man $10.
All right, it's below me to the right.
Dive on in.
So it's right here.
You did it. You can go even faster if you really want to. Really want to squish your brain on the pavement.
There's a little pond, right?
Yeah, you'll be fine. Link, like 2 miles down, 1,000 miles per hour
Oh, you could just fly into that.
into a foot of water.
Oh. Okay, so we need to get from under here.
Yeah, so that's what we're trying to figure out. Is there an underneath? And like my suspicion is, oh, there it is. Discovery! Tarrytown Tunnel. The TTT. I see we're skipping the...
Yeah, we are.
Just shot him right in the thigh.
Bubble Jam.
So do you think this...
I mean,
has
it's...
to be.
Yeah, this is a pretty obvious spot for it, so hopefully this is it. Otherwise, you'll be fishing around.
This is it?
Yeah, I think so. Probably have to ultra hand it out.
Yeah.
Man, putting a cardboard standee in a bed is basically just the Runaway Guys Coliseum. I've shot this video. You, Runson.
Oh, thank you. Not being able to open that door was really starting to annoy me. So a cutout was blocking the door? Well, I appreciate your help getting it out of the way. Not sure how you did it, but just move these back out again so they can't go and block the door again.
We can go through the ground. We're
Magic.
we're a demon.
Whew, that should do it. They're a bit banged up, but I was planning on throwing them out. You're welcome to them, too. To what?
I think the cardboard standees.
Are they in here? No?
She moved them outside here somewhere? Oh, back
they're
there? Wow. You can just, like, affix one anywhere you want. This... Oh. Let us all join hands and pray. Could you fuse this to either a weapon or a shield? Could you have...
I could, yeah. Give me a second. This is your dad, isn't it?
Ah! In fairness, it is too many dads. That's a lot of dads. Now kiss.
I love it. All right. What do we have? We have a shield and a spear.
I mean, you could fuse it to the Zora spear if you want. What could go wrong? That's incredible. That's incredible. Look at your dad now.
Saba, I've got to go home and study all my lessons.
I love it. Well, you have the best weapon in the game, so, Oh, it's you. You were kind enough to visit our shop, and yet I haven't been able to show you much hospitality. I'm sorry about that. You know, here at Hudson Construction, our motto is, it's son and done. And here I am, president of the company. I'm supposed to be strong and decisive. But when it comes to my own child, I feel so unsure about things.
Child? You have a child?
I mentioned her earlier. We have a daughter named Madison. She's frozen in time. She's wonderful. All the best parts of me and my wife, Ronson, because that's how children work. But Madison is, well...
Oh, he's told us about this.
Okay. I don't think he's told us this, actually.
Yeah, he did.
I think Ronson told us this, and Hudson didn't tell us this.
Wish someone would spend time with her so she wouldn't feel lonely.
Yeah, I don't think we had heard any of
Okay.
that. That was all new.
I felt like he told us that.
Well, he didn't.
Because I felt like I knew all of that.
You knew all of it because his wife told us.
Oh.
He hadn't told us because he was too busy.
Where'd she go? I suppose it's 9:30 at night.
Where'd the little girl go?
Yeah.
Far away from the fused together efficacy of her father? Efficacy? No. What word am I looking for? What's the word? What's the word when it's
Effigy?
effigy? Yes, effigy. I was so close with efficacy, but I was like, that's not correct. Effigy.
What can I do with these?
Drown them? I don't know. Mallory. You couldn't. Don't change a thing.
Okay.
You nailed it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna like sit here till.
What?
Log. Play with her.
Well, do it.
Well, it's nighttime.
Is that your active quest? Because if it is, it might show you where she is.
Oh, okay. I'll check it after.
But first, a blood moon. When the glow of the blood... Okay. Yeah, that'll probably tell you where she is. Surprising no one, she's in her home. I think she lives upstairs.
Yeah, I think so too.
Guess what? Good morning is Savata. Good day is Savak. And goodbye is... Where's goodbye? Huh? Don't frighten me like that. For a second I thought you were here to take me away on my big journey. I'm doing all this studying because I'm moving to Mama's hometown soon. Where she's from, there's this amazing language called Gerudo. I want to teach every son in the village to speak it too, so I've made it my mission to memorize as many words as I can.
Okay.
Hey, would you like to learn some words too, mister? If so, your timing couldn't be better. I'm about to give a lesson to Granny Minari. You should come too. After some instructions from me, you'll be speaking Gerudo in no time. For this lesson, I'm going to be giving a Gerudo quiz. You should try it. The whole sun thing it's a little much.
It is a little much.
It kind of makes me want to burn Terrytown to the ground, because they really went too far with this. It's just too much. Like, in the first game, they were like, we can only hire people whose names... And I was like, this is a little cult-like.
Yeah, friend Steven.
And it's... and now I'm like, this is too much. This is to relocate these people, burn the village to the ground. We messed up somewhere. Granny Minari, Savata.
Hi.
Oh, my, you're in good mood today, Madison. Is it time for another lesson?
Of course. And it's a special occasion, too, because a new student is joining the class. Okay, now pay attention, Granny Minari. It's time for Madison's Gerudo quiz. What is the Gerudo word for granny? You're not going to read the line.
Go, Granny and Gerudo. Is it, what is it?
I know it, so we'll see if you know it.
Okay, I've made my choice.
Okay, I've made my choice.
Savada.
I think it's Vaba,
You think it's Vaba?
but I don't know. Nope! Too bad, and Granny Minari's out of time too. Do you want to give another try? Let's see how you do this time. What is the Gerudo word for granny?
Again. You were right.
It just sounds like granny to me.
It was on the tip of my tongue. Well, there's one more Gerudo speaker around here. Thanks to Madison, I've grown rather knowledgeable about the language myself, you know.
Well, it's how they talk in Mama's hometown, so if every son can talk like that here, well, then Mama won't be so lonesome, right? I feel better knowing Mama will be okay, but now I need to think of a way to help Papa. I've got it! Papa is always so busy, so I'll just make it my mission to help him at his work. Okay, I'm gonna go ride the rail car to the job site where he does all his work. She seemed a little lost.
Oh, Madison, she had to grow up too quickly. At her age, she should be clinging to her mama and papa's legs, not working up a sweat trying to make sure they're happy. Then again, maybe she won't have to. Ever since Hagee was put in charge of the rail car, it's been a whole lot harder to catch her ride.
We'll go ahead and stop there. Looks like we have a little bit more to do to help Madison. But we came back to Terrytown. We dealt with that. We have the travel medallions. Two of them.
Uh-huh.
Which is incredible. And at some points, we should get into the depths.
At some point.
At some point. Let's
I need to go stand up.
take a break.
Can you remove this sweet cat?
Yeah. Hold. Hey,
You hold him.
buddy. Hey, buddy.
He's a big kitty.
There you go. Hi. Hi.
Ow.
You good boy. Are you good, sweetie? You good, sweetie? Are you good? Don't fall.
Jump.
He's a little jumper. Okay. Sorry, you gotta do a little stretch. I will actually. If you are,
want something?
if you're going downstairs, would you bring me up a what's the when they're with the
This oven hot in the food?
blue? Yeah,
Yellow?
Becky. That got me too. Sport drink. Blue. We had 21 months from Star Wars Trekkie. 1600 from Tech Absol. It just says deploy this at your leisure. I can't believe that because this really started last week, where people are just like they're just like, Chaz, you just sit on this. You just sit on this and you just do what you need to do, bud. Like whenever you need it. Put the shell in the gun. 1600 from Tech Absol and then 1600 from Gold Lighting. I'm just gonna assume that people are very excited about Extra Life. Very excited about. What is it? Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Ah! On the shelf, before the stuff goes to the back, it goes through like all of the Mario parties and all of the the Mario Kart, everything, and then like around the time when you should be seeing Mary Kate, that's where it cuts off, and I'm like, oh, okay. So it's like behind. It's hard to get to. Those 1600 bits from Gamer Girl Life. Thanks. You scared my butt. Speaking of my butt,
How do you scare your butt, not the rest of you?
I was turned around. Speaking of my butt, I did my second day of physical therapy today, and we're working on my butt. We're working on my butt because my I've got.
I'm gonna put this next to Odama.
I'm not in balance. Like, and I've got some my left side and my right side aren't the same, and some of it has to do with like I am using different muscles, and I'm not really using my left butt like I use my right butt. I have like a favored butt, so really fortunate I didn't spill this on myself. Yeah, because my leg's been hurting, like my leg and my knee, and that goes back to my hip, which also goes to my butt. I'm learning so much about me. It was actually really interesting physical therapy day. Anyway, 1600 from Read the Nintendo Fair says, one more time. Trust issues. 11 months from Duke Dew. 51 months from Destiny Light 2. 30 months from Blue Hippie. 37 from Gemini 104. 52 months at Tier 2 Gold Toast from Camulus Magnus. Appreciate it. We got 300 from Bella Bunny. It says, no up, only down. Clown. Sometimes you don't need to go up. You need to go down. Famously, punks jump up to get beat down. 36 months from Brianna. Are you right cheeked or left? Congrats on the 3. 300 from Slick Duke says, I like how bright and breezy the depths are. I never understood why people didn't like exploring them. We really need to get to the depths today. Like, it's not imperative, but it's been too long since we've been there. So I know that we're doing a little stuff right now with Terrytown, but like then... I really want to get back in there. I want to get some of the treasure, because there's like stuff there, you know? Sorry, I just looked... I mean, that's very funny, too. I just looked over and just saw the hand, and that was a little concerning. He's an incredible cat. He can float. Levikepi. 300 from Meg the Kid says, the depths are so full of life. I would live down there if I was in the game. Anyone who would avoid the depths sounds lame. The depths are the best bit of Hyrule. Okay. Yeah, tonight, depths. 300 from Ann. It says, can I get some good vibes, please? I've been away from writing for a while due to emotional health fun, but Mal playing P5R is inspiring me to try again.
Good vibes.
Good vibes. Good vibes. I understand the feeling of, like, having to step away from things, even things that you love, because of mental health stuff. I've been there. And the good news is you can get back to it. So I hope that you find that strength and are able to do that and able to enjoy that again. We got 334 from Bellbunny. He says, hey, can you turn down the brightness a bit? The depths are hurting my eyes. We'll go to the depths. Oh no. Sing about the standee in the bed. Oh no, I came up with lewd rhymes. At
Coliseum.
We put a standee
Into a bed.
and it was handy.
We tucked it in. Good night.
We kissed it, said goodbye,
We wished it sweet dreams.
and then we let it fly down the stairs to see if it would soar. The answer was yes, and yes, that means John can fly. Did you have to say handy? Well, the context of that word was used in an okay. It was okay. But is it true that my very first thought was that word in a non-okay? But yes. Yes.
John has to stay fly.
For the first time, it's going down in history, baby. 3-6 Mafia. Sorry, when we were at the fair. When we were at the fair, I saw a sign that was advertising pie, and it said it was the best pie. And I saw that when we were walking early in the day, and the entire day I just could hear 3-6 Mafia playing in my head.
I had Black Eyed Peas stuck in my head
and
from that one song.
Well, I was thinking of Stay Fly. So as soon as we got in the car, I was like, I need to hear this song. It's been a long time. Anyway. Where was I? That was 5,000 Bits of Marie. It says, sing about the standee in the bed. You're welcome. The reader from Diamond Luxray says, gee, I wonder if reading dialogue will help you figure out what the sage's will is for.
To become closer to the sages. What could that mean?
It's not clear. Diamond Luxray is acting like it tells you. It doesn't tell you. It doesn't say what it does. We'll find out when we get there. We'll find out. I don't know what it does. Sing about breaking and entering the Hudson house from underground.
When you have uppies
You can go up
through some rock.
and... I need more blue. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, you okay, buddy? You okay? Now, why don't you take this one? Why don't you take the rhymes on this one? Are you sure?
I gotta get up again.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I overdid it at the fair yesterday. Listen, I had surgery.
Don't abandon me. Listen. Yeah, I need some blue for the blue screen. Hold on. Let's try that again. Don't leave us alone with this man. Don't leave me alone with them. Let's try... this one will be better.
Sometimes you lock yourself,
Out of your home,
and then you're stuck all there
all alone.
until a swordsman
Cuts your door,
with his sword.
and you say, show me more of your sword, Mr. Swordman. What you doing Saturday night? You want dinner? This is somehow worse was also what I was thinking. It's like, I don't think that got better. Listen.
You leaving? Where you going?
Listen.
Do you have a meeting?
Listen.
Take me with you.
That was 5,000 bits. Jesus. Oh my
my
God.
gosh.
This alert has never played before.
That is new.
It's new, but it's been available
Yeah.
for months, but it has never shown up. It's friend Josh. Link Mountaineer, thank you for the song. That was 4,000 bits from X Guy you met online. Since now sing about breaking and entering Josh's house. Wrong bit amount. However,
You got Josh.
you did get Josh, which has never been seen before.
The last time we were in Josh's house, we were invited. He said, come over and do it.
He did say that.
We were invited.
He did say that. That did happen. There's
I mean,
public
I need
record.
to be invited before I come into a house. Like, I'm Faye. Like, you're cryptid.
I am Faye. It's me. It's me. It's me. I am Faye. Guy you met online, thank you for finally getting a chance to show off that alert, because that's actually been around for like a long time. So, and then, shoot. Josh's home, you see, that's a place I want to be. So I get in my car and then I drive very far, but I get there quick because I'm slick and I know myself a little trick. When you put your foot straight to the floor, it makes your car go a little more faster. Yes, I get there quick. Then I go and show the trick on screen, which is I sneak into the room and I have a little cryptid next to me. She hides under a desk and she films what I am doing so we can show everyone afterwards that I did it in 3 minutes. I did use trick twice, but there was a lot. There was a lot. Also, I didn't say dick. There was a lot happening there, and I don't remember everything I said because you can't. What did I call Haley? My little cryptid friend? I think that's endearing, mostly. I think she'll appreciate that. That's like a, you know. Fart! Fajark! Hold on, I'm gonna need this. Haley, please. Please, honey.
You've had some zingers tonight.
Are you on steroids? Haley, come on now. I'm gonna need 2 copies of Need for Speed at this rate. I'm a little stinker! I need this side. It's very warm. Listen. You ever have one of those things where, like, I want to add to the comedy. I have things that my brain comes up with, and
that
then
would be very funny.
And then I'm like, I can't get myself in trouble. Like, don't say anything bad. I like come up with like rebuttals, and I'm like, this is a funny, and then I'm like, that's more lewd than what she said. Just stop. Just give up. Just stop. Fight the demons. Fighting the demons tonight. It's fine. Ah! Fun little fact. The absolute best time, let me just give you guys the ammo that you so desperately want. The absolute best time to send in a 1600 is after a song, because I have to turn the television up to hear the song better, to sing to it. So if you get a 16 in before I have a chance to turn the TV back down, I poop myself. So that's the secret. It is dangerous information.
Chaz says Auld Lang Syne was the quietest song, just, in case you were wondering.
Chaz like, I would never do anything to hurt or scare my friends. But if I was gonna do it, this is the information that I would share. Where was I? That was 9,500 bits from Camillus, who said, sing about breaking into Josh's house. Also, Camillus, thank you. Not only for the bits, but also for helping out Guy you met online, who accidentally sent in the 4,000 bits, and then you're like, I got you. 1,600 from Seal17, who scared the bejesus out of me. Reed gifted a sub to Autumnal96. Bella Bunny gifted a sub to F4G. God, I need to turn this down now. The song is over.
For payback, tell us how soon Extra Life is. Extra Life is in 8 days, Chaz.
There's many. That was 1,600 bits from Reed, who says, again. 51 months from Vinny G. Vinny Jeep.
Yeah, why do you have socks on with shorts?
Getting hot in here.
Thomas says Thomas gets here in 6 days.
You ever get warm?
7? No, it's 6. Okay.
51 months from Vinny G Plays, and then 1,600 bits from Nice98, who said, or is it?
Chaz is the best, the best, the best. Try to prove me wrong. You can't. Chaz is the best, the best, the best. Try to prove me wrong. You can't.
Thomas says, are you all reptiles that can't regulate your temperatures? Brandon is.
It's not all that. This isn't like a normal. This isn't all the time for me.
Mm-hmm.
This is like if there's a lot of songs, or if friend Haley is saying things in chat that I have to fan myself like that. There's certain criteria. Where were we? 2203 from D. Bradwell says, truly the master of timing right now for jump scares.
The best. Try to prove me wrong. You can't.
I don't think we've ever had back-to-back Chaz songs, have we?
Chaz is the best, the best, the best. Try to prove me wrong. You can't.
That's 2203 from Reed. Okay. All right. 3. That I didn't know what it was. I was like, there she is. That's our girl. She could show up in 8 days.
She could.
Are we gonna play Amazing Island?
We don't know.
All right. Yeah, she's got the Link hat on, which is great. Yeah, that's up to y'all. So like, decide what you want in your life. If you want more Peggy, if you want another creation. Sorry, Peggy's great. Peggy's iconic, but like my favorite Amazing Island moment will always be revealing the one of the new creatures and it just having a horn, but it had the horn between the legs. And we were like, oh, that's unfortunate. Like, the game made that. Like, we had nothing to do with that. It asked us a questionnaire. 5 questions about, like, what color flowers do you like? And we're like, red. And it's like, this one's got a big horn between its legs.
The best.
Extra Life's great.
You can't.
3 Chaz songs?
Chaz is the best.
3.
The best. The best.
Twice.
Try to prove me wrong. You can't.
I think people are just very appreciative of, I mean, for one thing, what Chaz does on the regular week to week for all the different streams, but then also they know
that Chaz is literally the best.
I was going to say that Chaz is literally the backbone of Extra Life.
In streams?
Yeah, I just said that, but for Extra Life coming up in a week, yes, it's true. That was 2033 and then 2203, both from Camulus. Camulus, thank you. And shout out to Chaz for making sure that the Extra Life stream will do a good. There's a lot to the back end. Okay, there's still a few things to read here. We got 300 bits. Some squishy heads. Says Extra Life PSA. Do you want to save the world from an evil wizard? Free your friend from jail. Summon a hippo? Then donate to Pets Cats 2. Also, a related PSA. If you're going to make a donation for a game, I always recommend at least $25. At $25, the game is eligible for roulette. So it can receive lots of dollars on a whim.
I had cats on the computer in like 97.
It is a long-running series. Yeah, it's been around for a long time. We had 37 months from Cabri29. And I'm sure that this will be a wholesome Eddie.
It's a treat, not a trick, we promise. Tiny Eddie's triple-dipped Fjord Emu balls.
That sounds like a trick.
You know, it was breakfast stream. Literally yesterday, we had dog balls.
We did, I forgot.
And today... 1,000 bits to run clever title. Hey, Eddie, what snack should we prep for our eventual depths excursion? Ah, it's a treat, not a trick. Tiny Eddie's triple-dipped Fjord Emu balls. Triple-dipped. We don't dip them just one time. We don't dip them just 2 times. We dip these emu balls 3 times. 300 bits from TMA, who says, Madison is making it her mission to bring cohesion to the expansion of Hudson's through inclusion and passion.
You okay?
That's a very good alert. I am mad, but it's very good. 300 bits from Slick Duke, who says, Bingo was won early tonight, mainly because of no depths exploration. Shout out to Action Cat 7 on their win. What prize did they win?
I got a word. I have a noun.
Oh, you're cheating.
Oh, I'm not supposed to tell you that?
Well, I mean, it's fine. It's just, we could both say adjectives at some point, and then we'll be like, well, crap, you got a blue gold. I don't know. So you have a noun?
I do.
If you have a noun, I'll do an adjective. Sure. Ready? Mm-hmm. 3, 2, 1.
Chair.
Minuscule.
A minuscule chair.
A minuscule chair. Okay, sure. Yeah, a minuscule chair. It is literally a chair for ants. And this is like a nice chair though.
Very nice.
Herman Miller has went out of their way to design a very nice office chair for ants. It's got all of the same pieces. It's the same machining process, but it's this big, and you can put it in an ant farm for the queen.
Oh, for the queen.
It's the queen's chair
By Herman Miller.
by Herman Miller. It's $1,500. It'd probably be more. I bet it's hard to put all that stuff together.
A throne, if you will.
Haley says you could swallow it. You could. If you've ever wanted to swallow a chair and say that you did, you could. Seems like it'd be better. Derek Zoolander is just as outraged. What is this, a chair for ants? Yes, actually it is. It's a great prize. We got 300 bits from Bell Bunny. It says the answer to what the sage's will does is, you guessed it, downstairs.
Do I need to go downstairs?
I think they mean the depths. It's in the depths. Maybe. I don't know. It's not, trust me, it's all lost on me. I need one more. Because we have this many, and we need this many. We only have 3. Once we get to 4, we'll be able to find out what it does, I guess. Oh, 16 from Goal Line, he says, this is your first time hearing this alert today. Getting gaslit on my own stream? That's never happened before. Seal17 gifted a sub to 16. 50 months from Phaelina Luna, 28 from Averac 1. We get 300 bits from J-Spoke. It says, congrats to our bingo winner, Action Cat 7. Here's a 3DS trivia question of their choice. Included in the packaging of each 3DS console are 6 AR cards, with 5 of these having a Nintendo character on them. Which of these Nintendo characters did get included in the AR cards? Yoshi, Pikachu, Samus, or Donkey Kong? My assumption would be Yoshi. I remember these cards. I remember the cards. In fact, my card pack is still sealed with my 3DS because I never opened it because I was like, I don't care about this, and I put it off to the side. So, yeah, I never opened mine.
Samus.
Can't believe Yoshi and Donkey Kong getting shafted like that. Incredible. We got 300 bits from Chimera the Jew. It says, passing on the good vibes, just went on best first date ever. Gonna see them again soon. Feeling happier than Mao playing Puyo Puyo.
Glad you had a good day.
Awesome. Awesome. I love that.
I played Puyo Puyo yesterday, day before. I've played it a few times this week.
And how happy were you?
Quite happy. I had a really great combo. I hit the little record button on the Switch.
She did, because when I walked downstairs, she was like,
you gotta
she was
see
like,
this
hey,
combo I got.
hey, look at this. And she did. She had a 4-chain, and I was like, that's very good.
I got a 5-chain too. Was that the 5-chain?
You showed me the 4-chain.
Okay, well I got a 5-chain.
I get 4 chains, but only
on accident.
On accident. Only on accident. We got 300 bits from Reed. It says, I just want to remind everyone that since Peggy is canonically born in 2033, she's going to be born in 10 years. She is -10. She just had her -10th birthday recently, so she's getting older.
They're frightfully delicious. Tiny Eddie's slurry-soaked copper gummies.
Oh. Made from real pennies. 1,000 bits from Camulus. Eddie, what do you suggest to pair with the Australian outback oysters?
What's the word I want?
Slurry-soaked copper gummies. They'll leave a taste in your mouth. A metallic... Have you ever put a penny in your mouth?
That is the word I want.
Because I have. It's not been recently, but, you know, just... I think at some point it's nice to know what copper tastes like. Just, you know, if you need
was
that.
it an actual copper penny or was it zinc? Aren't they zinc?
Oh, I don't know. It was probably when I was young, so it was...
I think they changed over in the 70s.
Oh, well, okay. Not that young. Let's do a little cooking for Camulus. Take a green apple. Sure. Take a blueberry. Take mayonnaise. I don't love it. It's bad fruit salad. Potluck fruit salad. It's not my favorite thing to consume.
You switch that mayo up for Cool Whip, and you put in some Snickers bars and a little bit of pudding. You got a blueberry Snickers salad.
I'm so glad that there are regional foods that people enjoy. I'm glad that they enjoy them. They are for them. They are not for me. Camulus, thank you. We also had 44 months from Lindsay86, and let's do a cooking for Link Mountaineer. Miso. We have some in the fridge. Miso and Horn. Buddy cop movie. Sean Connery on Celebrity Jeopardy. It's very good. Suck it, Trebek. Thank you, Link Mountaineer. Florida Bits from Microwave Dallas Stare says, remember Eddie's saucy Stegosaurus balls? Because I do. We've had so many balls from various things. Let's look at the art. Get back to the game. It's a Void Drink.
Void Drink.
Now in Existential Dread flavor. Ooh. Free from select stores. Oh, sorry. I put the cap on and tried to drink. It's fine. How did the developers intend for us to solve this puzzle? How did they intend for it to not solve this puzzle? Listen. When you're given a hammer, everything looks like a nail. She's not gonna do it. She's not gonna dodge. So, you know. It's fine. Let's game. Let's game again, like we did previously. Let's game again. Let's go to the depths. Because the depths are calling for you and me, baby. All right.
Weren't we gonna like go to the lower Terrytown?
We did that to get into the...
No. The girl's gonna go to the lower area to like...
We're following the girl
Oh,
right now,
okay.
yes.
Okay.
We are following the girl now. All right. Okay. We are... Sorry. The first... I just looked at the screen. My mind, like, blurred the spear. So I just saw the guy in the air, and my brain was like, why man? But...
Why, man?
All right, so let's go check on Madison. Has to be away. Sorry, I just want to quickly check. Okay. I had to briefly make sure. I was like, we're not playing music, right? We're not. I questioned myself. Madison! I want to ride the rail car so I can get to Papa's construction site and help him get his work done. But I forgot that guy won't give me permission to ride unless I pay him. I feel like she should have a pass.
Yeah, it's her dad.
I know. Oh yeah, well that's not her dad. But
Well, yeah, her dad.
But her dad owns
yeah.
her dad owns a dealership. Like she should be allowed. I never had to pay until he took over. Kill him. I guess I'm gonna have to hop aboard the rail car without him noticing. I could just pay for you. But how am I gonna do that all by myself? What I need is for someone to maybe cover his eyes or something. So this is just Skyrim put a pot on his head. Oh wait, you move. They're all in the town square. Sorry to ruin your masterpiece, but I'm gonna need to borrow
Sleep. Yeah.
I just need to borrow one of these.
Break me off a piece of that.
Break me off a piece of that, Hudson man. Hey. Hey, whoa, hey, what do you think you're doing? You know I can see you, right? Bringing that over here like that, you're interfering with my business. That was an exceptionally long, loading screen for that. So wait, we have to come up with a way to get him to not look. You know what my first thought was?
What?
Back in Ocarina of Time, when you first saw the guards and you were like, so flash bomb them? And I was like, no. Let me see.
Oh, they're back.
They're all back. He doesn't know it's me if I'm back here, right? Can I do this? What is this? Get close. Kiss. Jesus, did that work?
I've got to ride the rail, but I forgot that guy. Well, I'm going to have to sneak on the rail. How am I going to do that? Wish I could get someone to cover it.
You can go now.
Did you do that?
I love that I laid a piece of cardboard down on this man and he's cowering. It's a loud pop.
That was my neck.
Like, he's really having a hard time with this.
I did it. My mission was a success. Yay, I can finally get to Papa. Okay,
You're loudly announcing.
He's going to be so happy to see me. Thanks for helping me with my mission.
I feel like that device could use some safety modifications.
Right?
Just leave him.
It's updated. Was she able to meet up with Hudson? I guess we can find out. It's blocking my view!
Throw the battery. Thank you.
I won't let you down.
Don't just fly there. Oh, there's a gachapon to the left.
There is. Oh God, what do you want?
Are you interested in this too? Look at this. It seems like there might be things inside it. I wonder if we can get them out. This thing fell from the sky at the time of the upheaval. But what is it and where did it fall from?
Yeah, but I wonder what's in this. There's zonite charges? Is that what it is? Wait, where is it?
Horn 2.
Horn 2. What? This.
Yeah.
Put in. Got it.
Kaboom. Huh? That's what those things are? Those are Zonai devices inside this thing?
Yeah. Now you owe me like $50 or something.
Yes, actually, I think this might possibly be a truly amazing discovery, probably.
Probably.
And contraptions like this one have shot down in places other than just Terrytown.
Shown up.
They've shot down. Kakariko and Necluda south of here has one. I'm so tired.
I tell you, there was one in a city over, and everyone said, you ain't my god, and they blew that son of a gun up. We do not trust.
TikTok bridge.
Did you stop?
Yeah.
Anyway, here's a piece of grass I found. I found it while investigating some fallen ruins. This area was never seen before the upheaval, so its properties are something of a mystery. But there's a research team studying the planet Kakariko Village that's to the south of here in Occluda. If you want to learn more about it, you might try talking to them. Anyway, I'm off to more big adventures and discoveries. Hope to see you again. Good reading there.
What if we just glue grass to boxes? A small wheel.
Small wheel from the makers of Wheel. It doesn't handle hills or even bumps very well.
Later on, we come up with big wheel.
Small wheels keep on turning. Round Mary keep on running. Rolling. Rolling.
Alright, I did it.
Hey, you didn't mention you were coming here too, mister. It's strange. Papa keeps mumbling to himself.
Oh, it's you. So you know I've been doing a lot of the thinking. Trying to figure out what I could possibly do for Madison. And well, what I came up with is this. Gerudo Town's pretty far from here, and there are plenty of monsters along the way. So I thought I'd make Madison her own special air balloon. But I want to make it really special, something just for her. I'm just not sure how to do that.
Special or not, I love the balloon you made, Papa. It looks like the sun.
The sun. That's it. Let's color it yellow like the sun. I've seen sundelions around here. I bet use them to make a dye. I bet I'd get a beautiful shade of yellow from them. But for me to dye something this size, I'd need 10 of them.
You need sundelions, Papa? Those are the bright yellow flowers, right? I'll make finding them my new mission.
I appreciate the thought, but it's much too difficult. Sundelions are quite rare. I'm not even sure where you'd find them.
Don't worry, I've seen a sundelion before. It was attached to the ruins that fell from the sky.
The sky, huh? Do I have 10? I don't want to give them to him, to be honest.
Yeah, because they can help in the depths.
Anyway, you can have them. I'm just such a nice guy. Whoa! That's awesome! Oh, but that's awesome!
So
Taking more and more after her dad.
Working on my ventriloquism. You did it! You really did it!
What's this? You're standing way too close to me. You found them all for us? Well, looks like I'll have no problem dyeing the color of the balloon the color of the sun.
You tired too?
I wasn't any help at all. I failed my mission.
That's not true, Madison. Your papa is about to turn this balloon into the sun, isn't he? I know. Why don't you help me with that?
I will, Papa. I'll help you make the sun.
Okay, y'all need to calm down. You're not God. You went to Hadwin White, not Hadwin White, Sherwin Williams. What the hell? Sherwin Williams. Hadwin White's a car dealership. You went to Sherwin Williams and bought a can of paint. You're not Jesus Christ. Oh, there's a song.
That's why every son chooses Hudson Construction.
Hey, you just went to a dealership. Get off your high horse.
That's where he got the balloon.
Oh, yeah. At last, it's done, and morning is already here. I'm just...
Woo!
Unfortunately, my daughter didn't make it through the night. Starved to death. I spent all my money on paint. And the Lord said to Hudson, take your child up onto Mount Sinai. I'm just happy I get to watch my little one sleep a little longer.
Draken in the background.
What? That's your line.
Hudson.
I know you forgot how to read, but I need you to read that. It was one word. Oh, Ronson, what's wrong? No, don't tell me.
Yes, her escort has arrived and is waiting at the village entrance.
I see. All right.
Well, balloon was worthless.
This is a waste of time. Let's all go together then, in Madison's special sun balloon. Would you join us as well?
Do we not get a choice in this? Are we going to Gerudo?
Oh, I thought he was talking to his wife. I didn't know he was talking to me. I thought he was talking to his wife, and it was like a loveless marriage type thing of like, would you want to join us?
Wow, I feel like I've turned into a bird.
It's a balloon, honey.
Oh, Madison, don't make such a ruckus. You do not want to fall from this height.
At least this has guardrails. Hey, everyone, take a look at that. It's the sun.
The sun is waking up. My shoulders are hot.
The blessing, the start of your journey, Madison.
Like how Link's just allowed everywhere.
Whether you're in Gerudo Town or Terrytown, never forget we are all standing beneath the very same sun. The only distance that matters is the distance between our hearts. So you see, your mama will always be beside you.
We'll be touching down soon. Hold on tight. We didn't go anywhere. Did you see a shrine back there? I saw a
did.
shrine back there.
So they had an escort, but they went up in the balloon anyway.
Yeah, the escort is here. All right, everyone, into the balloon.
Quick, get out the back door.
Tell the escort to go to hell. We'll go the slow way. It's a scenic route. It'll take 45 days.
Papa, your present made me very happy.
Oh, we're here in Terrytown. We just moved over a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
And
Madison, you know, if you get lonely, you can come back any... Sorry, never mind. Papa needs to be strong just like you. My little Madison, it's time for you to go on your big adventure. Yes, it's time. That's the old woman.
you can trust me. I'll take care of your papa and mama. Don't worry, you can go. Go become a wonderful Vi and come back lots and lots of stories to tell. I can't wait to hear about your adventures.
I'll come visit you in Gerudo Town sometime. When I do, let's play again. Thank you.
Sorry, all my little girl voices are the same.
Thank you, every son. I mean, Sarkso. I'm going to become a great Vi like Mama, and I'll meet a wonderful Vo like Papa. Savork, every son.
Ronson, did I manage to keep a smile on my face?
Yes, you did great. She didn't cry, so it was good we didn't cry either. Now this is the start of a new life for us too. Let's pull ourselves together if you're ready.
Yes, you're right, of course. Okay, I'm ready. Sorry about that. You know, you really were a big help to me. Honestly, I can't thank you enough. Those Sunderlines are pretty valuable, weren't they? Well, as a way of saying thank you, please take this. It's $100.
And this is from me.
We have separate bank accounts. You've already helped me so much, but if you ever visit Gerudo Town, please check in on Madison.
What are you talking about? Have you forgotten the Vo aren't allowed in Gerudo Town?
That's cool. I have like a special suit.
We'll get it.
All right, I guess it slipped my mind.
Now, I've got to get back to work. Don't you have a customer waiting for you, dear?
Yeah. And then later I gotta get my edges trimmed up a little bit. This right here. This is what sells the construction. Well, that was a whole thing.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So, did we see everything we needed to see
No,
here?
there's something lower still. We didn't go through this isn't the way, but okay.
What do you mean there's something lower still?
Well, there was more to look at down there.
Was there? Where?
It's not this way. It's like the other way.
Because when you jumped off earlier, I saw the cave.
No. The lower area, not underneath this area.
Sorry, I turned French there for a minute. Oh, you mean down yonder.
Yeah, yonder.
The Chattahoochee. Where it gets hotter than a what? Than a what? Than a what? Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a...
That's up to standard.
Oh, Christ. Dragon.
Good morning. Who are you? This is a Hudson construction site. We're doing critical work that can't be done anywhere else. It's no place for civilians. Not to mention the falling ruins. Those are incredibly dangerous. You really shouldn't be here.
Critical work.
More Zonai artifacts fall here than anywhere else. It's completely unrivaled. Here comes one now. Look, see that? Only 3 have been found on the surface. To someone on the Zonai survey team, a site like this is a dream come true. Imagine rare research materials just falling into your lap. Incredible. Anyway, this is a Hudson construction site. No civilians allowed.
Who is that?
Hudson Construction is the #1 construction company.
I think it's the only one.
And they don't only do buildings like the ones at Lookout Landing, they also build machinery like the Skyview Towers. Amazing.
Wait, Hudson built the Skyview Towers?
And just wait until you hear about their latest invention. This balloon. Can you believe it was made using Zonai devices?
Yes.
Pura has taken a keen interest in all the Zonai devices found here.
Okay.
So she asked Hudson to make this balloon for the Zonai survey team to use. But he instead made one for his daughter instead of working on the work that Pura asked him to. But
Sounds
anyway,
right.
Thanks to this thing, the scope of our research has broadened considerably. I got a little carried away. Anyway, people are working here, so please give them some space. You're also not wearing approved attire for safety.
I am never safe. Okay. Well, I'll let you continue because it's your time. What is around here? This is like a...
This is like nothing, but there was a building over here. It's like a gazebo.
Yeah. There's a quest here. Oh, shoot. Something going down. Who do you want to be?
Furnison, this isn't what we agreed to. We left the desert and trekked all the way here because you said we'd get to drive a vehicle like no one's ever seen before. And now that we're here, the only vehicle you got is some piece of junk that no one can control. What kind of fools do you take us for?
You've got it all wrong. It's like I said before. I'm working with Hudson Construction to make vehicles out of the Zonai devices and other debris that fell from the sky. And yes, it's true, we haven't figured out how to control these vehicles. But that's why we asked you here. We're hoping professional racers like the two of you can offer some guidance.
Do you see the staff?
Yeah.
Oh,
Also,
I want it.
were these the people that were racing
The seals?
seals in the last game?
Maybe?
I don't remember.
So what's it? What are you even talking about? We're racers, not scholars, okay? Don't try to confuse us with your fancy words.
You found nothing among these Zonai devices capable of controlling your vehicles?
Sadly, no. None of the devices we found here in Terrytown work.
Hey, I'm standing right here. Don't cut me out of this little chit-chat. Didn't you say those Zo thingamabobs are from the Age of Legends? You trying to tell me something that old and rundown is still useful? Please.
We did come all the way here. It couldn't hurt to put our heads together. Besides, it's important for a racer to know her ride as well as she knows her own hands. Wasn't it you who taught me that, Shabon?
Fine, if Tali wants to help, then help is what we'll do.
So you just gotta throw like a friggin' steering column on it.
Correct. Just taking a peek. What's up here?
Seems like a quick $50.
What are those?
I think they're gonna build like a high school here. Maybe. I don't know. Good start.
Thank you.
Hop on in a little bit and be like, this is sturdy. This is gonna work.
Hey, stop that! That vehicle is a prototype, so please, no touching. You can, honestly, you can put that anywhere. Put it in the most comical spot. Because you may not have to drive it, they may have to drive it. So put it like sideways on a corner. Well, not, they have to be able to get on it, so it probably needs to be on the platform, but like... Oh, Christ. Hey now! That vehicle is a prototype. Oh, hold on. What? Incredible. Just look at it. It's perfect. Man. Henry Ford is rolling over in his grave.
So fast, he's creating electricity.
I have no doubt that that Zonai device was made for steering. Sorry for shouting. Also, the closer we've gotten to look at this character, I'm like, this is certainly a voice that I've given. Are you new to Hudson Construction? My name is Furnace, and I'm collaborating with the Hudson on a Zonai device research project. It's a pleasure to meet you. But more importantly, the Zonai device of yours, it seems like it could be used for steering things, doesn't it? Please, could you show us what exactly this device is capable of?
I don't get it. That weird thing is gonna make a huge contraption move. Say all the fancy words and silly jargon you like, but I'll believe it when I see it with my own 2 eyes.
Quickly, I must see. If we're gonna do this, let's do it right. Hold on a minute while I get everything ready for a test drive.
Don't you dare move my steering
Let's
column.
see. I think I flipped the switches here and there, and yes! The voice is like, well, let's go. Ta-da! It's a test driving course, you see. Those pillars of light, they disappear when you touch them, so here's what I'd like you to do. Touch all the lights and return to where you started within the time limit. Do that and we'll call the test drive a success. It's going to be hard as hell. You're looking the wrong way. Until now, we've never been able to steer the thing properly, and it's probably not going to start now, but if this device works, we'll have built another new vehicle and one that's completely different from the balloon. Oh, I almost forgot. During the test drive, don't let go of the steering device or go too far off course. We won't be able to retrieve the driving data if you do that. Everything is ready. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like you to give it a try.
You want to do the voice some more?
No. Then let's get started. Go ahead and board the vehicle. Like there's just like a hint. It's
Christopher Walken.
Yeah, it's not even trying to be Christopher. It's just in there. It's just like a stew. Now let me quickly remind you of the rules. It's simple, really. Just touch all of the lights and return to the starting point within the time limit. Oh, and don't let go of the steering device and go too far off the course. We can't get the driving data we need if you do it.
Finally, things are getting interesting around here. You better believe I'll be keeping a close eye on your technique.
Hurry. Oh, honey child. It's gonna be... You didn't press A. Are the wheels going... The wheels flared out! Man, you're trying so hard. You literally
turn it.
you can't.
I can't.
Can you do like a 5-point turn? Is that maybe don't push all the way, just like a little bit? Does that help?
No.
What if you turn the camera and then can you move the car better?
Nope. I can't.
Wow. Can you just jump off and remove the thing? Uh-oh! Looks like you gotta let go of the steering device. Rules are rules, so you can stop and come back, please. This thing stand, I cannot say you passed. But I do feel confident that the Zonai device will work. You wanna maybe put it in a place like a normal human will put it. Instead of in like a jackass location. I'm so glad you're willing to try again. I don't know what we'd do without you. Everything is prepped and ready to go. You ready to take it for a spin? Then let's do it. I firmly believe it'll go a little smoothly this time. We didn't even really ask you to do much. It's like 4 lights. We gave you 3 minutes. Is it easier?
Yeah.
Who would have thought? Who would have ever doubted? Look at that thing crawl. It's just going. They gave you 3 minutes? That's a lot of time.
It would have taken me twice as long the last way.
I don't think you could have done it the last way.
I don't believe it. I never thought something so big could be steered so easily. I get that a lot.
Technically, that's enough to get anyone fired up. Don't you think, Tolly?
Sorry, I'm coming down from the last thing I said. No one... No one who loves racing could watch that and not feel excited.
We can finally move on to the next phase. See, this is just the beginning of my experiments. I must figure out the Zonai device's full capabilities. And count on you to help me out. Please consider this a down payment. It's money. You're now an official member of our team. Oh, and also you're welcome to have this. Oh, okay. Sorry, that's just a...
I give my friends sleepover tickets.
Sorry, that has some wild connotations of like, hey, and if you're not doing anything tonight... which has separate connotations to the fact that I was just recently paid. It's a sleepover ticket for a stable. The closest one to here is probably South Akala Stable. There it is. It's right down the road. You must be exhausted from driving such a strange machine. Go get some rest in a comfy bed. While you do that, I'll get to work on the next phase of a project. I hope you're as excited about it as I am.
Yeah.
See, the vehicle is up and running, so don't accuse me of trying to trick you anymore. My goal has always been to start work on the Terrytown race project, and finally I can do just that. Now it's time for me to start preparing a test course.
As long as we get to do some racing, you won't hear any complaints from us.
The Terrytown race. Yes, I am looking forward to it. I was really trying not to do Christopher Walken, so then at the end I was slipping into Midwest. Do you want to go to the depths?
I do.
I feel like we need to go to the depths. We've been away. Pick an X, any X, head for the X, go for the X.
I think we should head for this X. But there's also this. Oh, that's up.
That's an uppies. Go to the Great Abandoned Central Mine and head towards the X.
Goodbye.
You may need to set a
Yeah, I'll set a pin.
or something, or just like head west.
Yeah, I'll do that once I land.
The Pet Shop Boys were trying to get us to do that for a long time, and we weren't listening. Have we used a boomerang?
You know it's west?
What?
Goose
Go
Bay,
west.
This is a long walk.
It's not that long. Don't be a baby. Just get over there to the X. You got a lot of good darkness.
No, but this is what I want.
just throw him a jackfruit. Just a trail of apples. You got 136. You'll be fine. You are trying to grab nothing. You remember? You know how to do it. So okay. So press B. Hold R1. Press up.
God, this is so
It is not the most intuitive system. That's a.
Whee!
I mean, it landed.
Whee!
There's a rail. That's a spooky rail. Is that hand juice? No.
No,
Okay.
that's just red.
Can hand juice be in the floor?
We don't know.
Or just on the ground?
We don't know.
Okay. Highly a Kenyan mine. Man. There's some rockets down here. There ain't no minecart.
No, there isn't.
Do we have one? Did we do an auto build that we saved? Because if we did... Now that could be something. Oh my
Might need that
god.
later.
Oh my god.
Look at some of these vehicles.
I'm surprised it remembered this much stuff. End of... Okay, it doesn't remember everything. I guess we didn't favorite it. Now we have one favorite. So the answer to
Oh,
my...
I could favorite this.
The answer to one of my questions is no. No, we didn't. Oh, you could favorite one of these. Like, because it just like...
Should I just favorite like this one and we can always add more batteries to it? Because that's all these are.
I would do the one with all the batteries because we're gonna need that much juice. Maybe. Unless you if you disagree with me, do whatever you want.
Okay, I do. Look at the rock on it.
I appreciate
Do you think
your
this
honesty.
would pull the rock?
No. No, it won't do that. Alright, well, we don't have a rail.
No. Do you think there's like a rail up?
A minecart, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, why would they not give us a minecart? What kind of crazy nonsense? Is that one down there? There's Poe's.
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
Poe time, baby. Oh, it's a hammer. And a rock. And just a large rock. This looks like a fun, safe place. Oh, there's a chest. A fun, safe place to be.
Glow pants!
Those are some MC Hammer looking pants if I've ever seen them.
Look at me. Oh, I'm so cool.
Do you think this is a spot of a map probably? And they just... What is that?
That's one.
I don't know. I like that. Are those eyes? What is this? Oh, see? Is your friend down here too? Does he come to the depths? Because if he is, he can just...
Where is he?
Where is he? Where's the
right
man?
here.
Hey, can you do... I'll blow it away!
It was just a bunch of that.
I mean, that stuff's helpful.
Okay.
Interesting. We're actually out of time.
Yeah.
We did it. We're in the depths. We're in the depths. Next episode, we're depthsing. We're here.
Yeah.
Are you wearing your soap shoes? Oh my god, we can grind. Don't grind now, but we can grind. We don't need a shield.
Yeah.
Or we don't need a minecart. We need a shield. Got it. All right, cool. That's solved. Let's take a break. Hold on, I gotta do this. There we go. starts playing. There we go. Let me bring chat back from the wild. Hi. Grind time. Lord have mercy. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. A lot of rap songs on my mind. 300 bits from Jacebook. Armored Frog's category for 3DS trivia after getting the most marks on the bingos. In 2012, the Nintendo 3DS's basic model added a 5th available color to choose from. What color was this? Was it A, Flame Red, B, Ice White, C, Midnight Purple, or D, Cobalt Blue?
Flame red.
I think purple and blue were available at launch. So my guess is also going to be Flame Red. But I'm going to be honest. I don't know. I do not know. I actually just feel like I don't know a whole lot about the 3DS in general. Like, I didn't pick it up at launch. We didn't get 3DSs until the XL.
Yep.
I feel like I don't know a whole lot about it. It's been some time ago. And there's another trivia question here from Jacebook. It says, Nikochi chose games to promote Animal Crossing New Leaf. Nintendo president Reggie Fils-Aimé gave a tour of his home. Which of these rooms was not included in his tour? Storage room, kitchen, bedroom, sunroom.
Bedroom.
I mean, most people generally don't show their bedrooms. I'm gonna guess kitchen. I'm gonna guess kitchen. Because, like, Reggie definitely showed his bed. That's a weird sentence to read. It's just a really weird... Chess says, everyone shows off their kitchen? Not everybody shows off their bed. Bed is like a... Bedroom's like a private thing. Like, don't go into my bedroom. Where was I? Bella Bunny gifted a sub to Osha. We had 14 months from Little Miss Musique. 11 months from TOG Phil. Omega the Kid gifted a sub to The Depths. Chill Days gifted a sub to Depths. Aldo gifted a sub to Jerry Lewis. Chill Days gifted a sub to Christopher Walken. 47 months from DC Racer. Bella Bunny gifted a sub to Much Better Than You. We had a subscription from Foopet. Welcome. Music's doing fine. Bella Bunny. Appropriate. Bella Bunny gifted a sub to Oops. Oops, I had a little burp. Oops. And Bella Bunny also gifted a sub to Thank You for This. 300 bits from Colin. No message, but I appreciate it. Thank you, Colin. And 300 from Omega, who says, all right, that's enough depths. You can get out now. Why anyone would go down there is beyond me. And 4 arts. Let's take a look at these arts. It's Y-Man.
Wow.
Thank you, Becca. Who child? Why man? Hudson makes the sun. Daughter, I have created the sun for you. Daddy, if you really loved me, you'd make a sun for me. Why did they not just pop into the town and say hello? So silly. I got good video game logic. I got it. Yeah, you can have one. We're gonna keep like these other 45 though, so
You can have one.
you can have one. I suppose you can have one.
Color was midnight purple, Jacebook says.
See, I would have not have suspected that. I thought purple was the launch one. Neat. And we also had 9 months from PF Dog. Thank you. Stretch or die, friend Steven and friend Mallory. Mallory, I wanted to ask if you are okay.
I'm not.
Okay. You get to call the shots.
I know.
You get to call the shots.
I overdid it yesterday, and I need to recover before Extra Life.
Okay.
I'm exhausted.
Okay. Well, we are going to... Y'all did too much of a funny.
Haley says, I did this.
You kind of did this. Let me make sure I save. I'll make sure I remember to do that.
Hi, baby cat.
Hi, buddy. Welcome.
Wow.
Hero's Path. Hero's Path. Steering from the rear. Yes, you should come right here and try to get near to the weir. Well, you be turn. Well, hard to say. I will try it another way. Back of the car where the wheels go turn and they turn. You get close to that steering while you're looking right. I don't know, seems like a fright. Wheel is going up a straight. You're turning right, it's too late. Wheels go in and then go out, and you just sit and scream and shout because the car don't turn. It doesn't go left or right, it just keeps stalling.
Kepler has much concern.
Jesus!
Buddy, I'm sorry. Did he do you a fright? Did he do you a fright, baby? Kepo? Did he do you a scary? Did Big Man scare you, Keppy?
I see that the knowledge that I gave Chad earlier has been put to good use. Of the 1600 alert is scariest when it immediately follows a song.
Mal, just put the steering column in the funny place. You're not going to have to drive the vehicle, surely.
I thought they were going to make them drive it, and it would be very funny, but
Wheels
that's
were like-
not what happened. Instead, it just did this. We're in a high-P train. You are free to go. You do not have to be here for this. We have 9,500 bits from Link Mountaineer, who asked to sing about Mal's steering contraption. Thank you. 1,600 from D. Bradwell, who scared the piss out of me and Kepler. Said, one more for the road. 300 from J Spoke says, final 3DS question for Mayor Rails. How long was the stylus in length on the original 3DS model? A, 3.7 inches, B, 3.8 inches, C, 3.9 inches, or D, 4.0 inches?
A.
I'm going to guess 3.7 inches, but as a reminder, it really matters more about how you use the stylus. An anonymous gifter gifted a sub to Spud Big.
3-9. And Reggie was Sunroom.
I see, okay.
Well... I saw that come through in chat, and then before it went on the screen, I was trying to get your attention.
Love you.
Love you. I'm gonna leave you alone with them.
Gameplay is over. We're done game.
Uh-huh.
We're done game. You're free to go.
Okay.
You can go relax and recover.
I am.
I am legally required to be here for the duration of the high P train, so I will be here for 3 minutes.
Okay. Have fun.
Probably not longer than 3 minutes.
Hope y'all have a good night. I'm gonna go lay in the beanbag.
Go lay in the beanbag.
Okay.
Go lay in the beanbag.
I'm taking my void cup.
Enjoy your soot drink. I have to sneeze. I have to sneeze. Where is that?
Is there an alert so you can sneeze?
There's not a sneeze alert. I have the lights. I have the lights. It's not happening. My brain doesn't do a sneeze sometimes. There's 1,600 bits from Link Mountaineer, who said, had to add at least one more. You did do me a scare. Oh, okay, you have extended the stream. No problem. That's Kaylin Lux gifting 10 subs to Diogo Matsumoto, Becker 2010, Random Guy Nat, Aquarius T, Disgruntled Psyduck, 2 Bright Stars, Orange Drank 28, The Monkey King 121, Sage 103, and Milanavi. Kaylin, thank you. Appreciate it. I wish it made me sneeze. It doesn't. It makes me kind of have to pee. We have 1600 bits from D. Bradwell who says, achoo. I have the photosensitivity thing, which can help, but sometimes we've passed the point, just barely enough. And then it doesn't occur. It could, yes, that is fair. It could cure hiccups. Unfortunately, in the household, I'm not the one that has the hiccups generally. It is my loving, hiccuping wife. D. Bridewell, thank you. We also had 300 bits from Olivine Branch. Thanks. I have to be here for the duration of the high P train. So, let me tell you more about my butt. So I've been doing the physical therapy. Haley. Friend Haley. Friend Haley. So I went to the physical therapist. And I had to do some little like exercises, or I like stood, left it like I had to basically walk up one stair. Like it's hard to explain what I was doing. I was balancing, but in the process, the physical therapist was like, when you do this, try to put the pressure, like use your butt for this. And I was like, okay. So I started with my left leg. I had my left leg up, and then I like lifted up my right foot. So I'm trying to put pressure on my left glute. And like I was like, So I was doing it a few times, and then the physical therapist was like, "What do you feel? How are you feeling?" And I was like, I don't feel it in my butt. He's like, okay. All right. So we were like talking about it and where I felt the pressure, and he's like, try to move it into your butt. Like try to use your butt to like do this. And like I was trying very hard like to move my body in such a way where I was like using that muscle. And I was really having a hard time doing it. And he's like, well, switch legs. So I switched legs. So I have my right foot up, and then I'm like lifting up my left leg, and I feel it in my butt immediately. And I was like, oh, that's what that muscle feels like. And he's like, yeah. And I was like, oh. So it's interesting. So like I have done, and again, his theory from last week was that, you know, I probably had a growth spurt at some point, and my body was adjusting, and it hurt to put pressure on different muscle groups because of the growth spurt. So I adjusted, and then I just stayed adjusted forever for 20 years. And it's a reasonable theory, and it's just interesting to do the same thing on both sides and to feel different in your body when you're doing it and being like, oh, that's weird. I can feel me using this muscle on this side of my body. I'm not using the same muscle group on the other side of my body. And he's like, yeah, and if you do that over a long period of time, that's probably not gonna be good. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, and if you start running where you're doing a lot of motion, he's like, that'll be bad. And I was like, yeah, I understand. So after I did it on that side, I went back to the other side, and I could start to feel it.
Hail the ghoulish ship and ride to Tiny Eddie's teal salamander ovals.
Hail the ghoulish ship. 1,000 bits from Microwave Dallas Terrace says, Eddie, Steven needs a snack after working on his butt. Hail the ghoulish ship and ride to Tiny Eddie's teal salamander ovals. In certain light, teal can look a different color. But you'll never quite get the taste of salamander out of your mouth. It's just one of the things that happens. Alistair, thank you. Haley says, thanks for finally listening to me. It's nice to be getting the help that I need. My leg has been messed up, and it's so interesting to follow it back up. It's like, well, your leg is messed up, and actually it's because of your hip. And like, we need to fix your hip. Well, are you using the muscle groups around your hip and your butt? Is that happening? And the answer is like, no. And I'm like, neat. Well, let's figure this out. Where do we go from here?
Thieves are dropping their windy cape to pick up Tiny Eddie's misshapen kale tarts.
Is this the cape from Super Mario World? I think so. 1,000 bits from Tony, 21250 says, Eddie, what do you have to hold me over until Extra Life? Misshapen kale tarts. It's kale. Trust me. Even if it was kale, I don't think I'd want a kale tart.
Announcing ROB the Robots Cafeteria. 5 immature passion fruits.
Sorry, we have to absorb that. It's a separate thing. Tony, thank you. 1,000 bits from Microwave Dallas says, in what game should we play for Extra Life? Rob the Robots Cafeteria. That's a good start. 5 immature passion fruits. The fact that it's a passion fruit in a cafeteria is a kind of a good combo. Fossick says Fruit RPG DLC. I'm just imagining Rob the robot, which would interact with physical objects as it looked at things on screen, but you hand it fruit, and it crushes it in its robot claw. Hand me the passion fruit. Thank you. Alistair, thank you. We had 300 bits from Omega the Kid says, my best sneeze tip is to try and remain as still as possible, then shift your eyes to the closest light source. Unfortunately, sneezing causes me pain, but I hope this helps. Also, rip Purist Path. Yeah, I'm gonna save Purist Path again. I'm just doing it next week. It's fine. Well, not next week, because next week's Extra Life test stream. 2 weeks. We'll get back to it. We'll do it. We will. It'll happen. It'll just be a little longer. Not everyone can look at light, by the way. Not everyone can look at light to sneeze. That's a genetic mutation. So some people have that, and some people don't. Yeah, Haley says, light thing isn't for everyone. It's only if you have brain wires crossed. So some people have it. It's super thingy. Bob says, wait, what? People have that? Yep. For my entire life, if I've needed to sneeze and I'm outside, I just look up. If I feel a sneeze coming on and I look up at the sun, sneeze. It happens. And it's convenient. For the most part. It also can make you sneeze sometimes when you wouldn't otherwise. Yeah. I don't know what the percentage is of people that have that, but some people have it, some people don't. It's neat. I looked into it one time, and it's wires literally getting crossed. It's like a thing where stuff shouldn't touch, but it did, so now one thing affects the other thing. It's kind of neat. Breath organs is a very good raid message. We got 300 bits from Sacrocelica, who says, hi, clown. I missed some parts of streams from Ochem, but would like to ask, did you do mail yet? Also, how can I contact you guys about a mail thing? Yay, thank you. The bets. You can email me. You can email me, because I think maybe you specifically have emailed me before. Because if you emailed me before about mail, which I think you did, then your mail will get through. So I think you can do that. You say nope? Oh. Twitter DM. Twitter DM is a good way. Discord. Discord? Actually, no, I don't think I have Twitter DM. Do I have Twitter DMs on? Discord is the best way. If you can do that. But otherwise, email. I have a lot of filter stuff set up, but if I am expecting your email, I will do. But we did do mail. I'll answer that question. We did mail today, actually. We did mail today, so mail is done. So if anyone came in late and was curious, we did mail. Thank you all for mail. Appreciate it. Okay, I should wrap up the stream. Our raid message will be breath organs, because it's a good raid message. And I also, again, want to use this opportunity to let you know about Extra Life. I know I'm probably beating a dead horse, but also, it's important that you know. It is next Saturday. We are so close. 2 Bones in a Dorito store is real good. I forgot about that one. Shoot. I forgot about that one. They're both real good. Y'all can choose. You can do whichever one meets your fancy. I was seeing what Steven Friends there was tomorrow. Oh yeah, tomorrow is Human Fall Flat, but it's golf. A rare mixing of worlds. We hadn't done Human Fall Flat in a while either. Okay. So that's tomorrow at noon. Otherwise, other things to announce? I don't think so. I don't believe so. Let's see. Who are we raiding? We are raiding Joshua Jepson. Joshua Jepson is playing Ooblets. So we're going to raid Josh. Our raid message will be... honestly, my preferred one of the two, I think, is 2 Bones in a Dorito store. But Breath Organs is also good. Be sure you say hi to Josh. Otherwise, that's it. That's it. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for contributing to Chaos and Fun. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Have a good weekend. Do something for yourselves. And get excited. We are only a week away from Extra Life. It's going to be a great time. I don't know what our stream lineup will look like next week. Breakfast stream for sure. Everything else is kind of up in the air. And next Friday is an Extra Life test stream. It's going to be a busy week, but I'm excited. Have a good one. See you Tuesday for breakfast stream. And let's see what Joshua says about our raid.
Really kill it on the dance floor. I wish I could dance as good as these athletes.
So a lot of
genuinely...
dancing. Ho ho.
Stephen McGeorge.
Yeah.
Stephen McGeorge and friends, welcome in. We're playing Ooblets tonight.
Cool.
2 Bones in a Dorito store. Hi, welcome in. I am in a dance-off right now with an angry little guy.
Have you ever been in a dance-off with an angry little guy?
Those are lungs. I felt it in my butt.
I did feel it in my butt. I didn't initially. And then I did.
What happened? What happened over there?
Normal stuff.
Going on?
It was okay.
Average Stephen George stream, yeah.
Sounds right.
Friday stream happened. Well, anyway, butt lore. We like butt lore.
Batman had a butt lore, actually. Yeah, we're gonna do Hero's Path after Extra Life. So a November Hero's Path. Okay, we're done. Good vibes continued for Mal. Hopefully next time we get back to Zelda. Well, it'll be 2 more weeks, so she'll be feeling a little bit better, I hope. Be able to do a little bit more, but we are making progress, and we're really ahead on YouTube, so it's fine. It's not a big problem, and we're still having a lot of fun on Friday nights. I'm trying to think if there's any last minute things to say, and I don't think so. There's not really anything I need you to know. I just want you to, take care of yourselves, and I want you to be excited for Extra Life. Try and do those two things for me. Have a good night, everybody.